What's good? What's good, people? Happy Thursday, and more importantly, happy fucking Thanksgiving, motherfuckers. Sorry, mate, I will miss most of it. I can pop in for a second, though. How you doing, Shawa? Always appreciate having you here. Big boss. I am not American, so I won't be celebrating. The Man Cave is a legendary name. I fucking appreciate that, man. I've stuck that on the end a couple times, but you're the first person who's actually noticed it. So shout out to you, man. Hope you're having a good day. I hope everyone's with their families, having a wonderful one. First of all, I'd like to apologize to the community for last, what was it, Tuesday? Wasn't the best of streams. I know you're not used to any kind of quality around here anyway, but that was the lowest of the low. So hopefully we can make up for it and have a good old time. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. How you doing, Crystal? What's good? And even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you're having a good day. My sentiments exactly. I hope you're all having a wonderful one. Radar, how you doing, man? Jesse, what is good in the hood? I think I rolled up on something going on in your channel recently. How you doing, Tiff? Hope you're having a wonderful day as well. I hope everyone is all hooked up. You got the, I don't know what the fuck you fuckers eat for Thanksgiving dinner, but I hope it's all set up. I hope you're all happy with your families, and I hope you're having a meritorious day. Don't apologize. It's gay. Too late. But it was kind of a low for this channel. There's worse to come, definitely. How you doing, Big Boss, though, man? Good to have you. So it's always a pleasure to have you here. Turkey. Yeah, I'm not the biggest turkey fan, but when it's done well, it's fucking spectacular. How you doing, Ash? What's good, man? This will be a good testing board to see how many Americans we actually have in here. I want to be up on the big fucking screen. I want family dinner on, and I want those television ratings to go through the roof. If you don't have Big Frank on your TV screen over Thanksgiving dinner, then you're not a true subscriber. I'm joking. Anyone who's actually watching this over Thanksgiving dinner, shame on you. To answer the poll, I am racist, but I can make exceptions for any girl. Shout out to you. By the way, when I put Asian fever up, that qualifies the entire Asia. So if you're into Indian women, Chinese women, Taiwanese women, whatever it is, that's your vote. Guess who wore leggings instead of jeans today, like a smart cookie? I'm just going to say this right now. I miss leggings. I miss that 5-year period when women would go out in their leggings and we were all having a great time. I need to shout out the male community, or males in general, for keeping their mouth shut about that shit. It was a good 5 years. It was fun while it lasted. It is what it is. But shout out to you, Tiff, for getting the leggings going, because that is a fantastic choice. I missed the Macy's Day Parade, though. Does that happen in every state, or what's the... I know nothing about Thanksgiving, other than some genocide went down, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants an Indian girl. Don't be like that, Jesse. There are some Indian dimes out there. Oh, you miss when you got to wear leggings, Frankie? Yeah, I do miss it a little bit. But having leggings out on parade was definitely good for the boys. Happy Thanksgiving. How you doing, Chrissy? Hope you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving. Let us know what your plans are. In every state, yeah, is that a stupid thing to say? I don't know anything about Thanksgiving. I can jump on the bandwagon and know nothing about it. I am an innocent little lamb. I really am. You got to fight bums earlier on to be a good fighter. You can't be thrown to the wolves immediately. You won't go far. That's why so many boxers and Khabib are so damn good. Oh, is that what you're doing? Yeah, the whole like defending Khabib's record thing. Yeah, shout out to you for that. That's actually a good way of dispelling how horrible his CV was early on. Leggings are so popular in Norway, especially for teenagers. Let's not ruin it. Save the tough fights for when you get to the top. But then sometimes people get to the top and they're not ready for the jump up. Did I get banned? What the fuck? No, XO Raider, you did not get banned. What are you talking about? You can't get banned. You've got a wrench on your name. I dated an Indian girl once, got serious with her, and she broke up with me, lying about her parents, got to know about the relationship, and they don't want her to date me. So Ash, um, but that doesn't wait, aren't you Indian? That is the dumbest excuse I've ever heard in my life. You definitely got played. Why did I get timed out yesterday? I want to know who's doing all these timeouts because this has to end right now. I want to get back to the good old Fight Night Frankie streams when debauchery was running rife and nobody was getting in trouble for anything. I want this to be a hate-fueled experience for everyone involved. Your chat always goes to interracial couples. Antec, we were all talking about you in the last stream. Well, not all of us, but we were wondering where the fuck you'd got to. How you doing, bro? Why are there so many banned words? Um, no, there's no banned words on this channel as far as I'm aware. However, YouTube does automatically censor a couple because they're fucking cunts. But I can say cunt out in the open and do it with immunity. Anyway, Frankie, just came to say hello. I have to get up for work at 3 a.m. So I have 5 hours left. Exo Raider, shout out to you, man. I hope you have a good one at work. Let me mod chat. I'll ban anyone who disagrees with me. That sounds like a brilliant idea. That sounds like an absolutely fantastic idea. I'd literally have nobody left here. But I appreciate your application. It is still in the process. That last stream was a fucking embarrassment to the entire community. I mean, we've had some dark days in here. It's mostly shit, but fucking hell, Tuesday was absolute dog shit. I literally left out of embarrassment and I was sleepy. I am Indian, but some of the parents don't want you to marry out of the community, even if you are of the same religion, but from different state or culture community. Is this like a caste thing again? I really need the caste system explained to me a little bit better. How you doing, Fug Life? Always good to have you here, bro. If I type certain words then scroll down and see what's actually in the chat, it removes half my messages. YouTube is not a free place, my friend. It just isn't. It's pretty much a shut the fuck up and do what we tell you to do type situation. Happy Thanksgiving. I appreciate that, man. I mean, I don't give a fuck about Thanksgiving, but you guys seem to really get behind it. So shout out to you guys. For a lot of people, Thanksgiving is the American goat holiday. I think it's quite good because you get a couple days off in the middle of nowhere. That's always a plus. And we don't really have anything like that around here. So well done for fucking working the system. Bezcat, Turkalaj, Matinho, and so many others get thrown to the wolves and get caught. I mean, Turkalaj was a creepy little weirdo. He made my skin crawl. So I'm glad that he won. Look at my Pride FC edit. Let's have a quick gander. By the way, shout out to all the boys. YouTube will censor chats automatically if they deem it offensive. What qualifies as offensive these days? It's not just about caste. It's about region, caste, religion. That sounds like a lot of red tape to get through. It's snowing for the first time this year. It's almost like it was timed to perfection. Crazy. We haven't had any snow around here yet, but I get the feeling we're going to get lucky. I do love a bit of snow. Forgive me for turning off my camera for the second. I'm going to try and find wow, white apples are well out in front. Shout out to the white women. That is an interesting turn of events. But happy Thanksgiving to anyone. Yeah, Tiff, it's snow bunny season. All right, hang on a second, Jesse. We're gonna hook this up right now. You don't mind if I play it, I'm assuming. Let's see what Jesse has to offer. This is his first video debut. Let's give our boy some fucking support. And the video is called Pride Never Dies. Let me just let's give this one a look-see. Oh, I miss old videotapes. Okay, that was great. Keep them coming, sir. Subscribe to Jesse Z Miller. Hang on a second, boys. Let's get the. That was fantastic. Why do you do vertical streams? Because it brings more cunts to the chat. It's really that simple. I was digging the music. How you doing, Jock? What's good, man? Caste system was something that defined your job designation, but some elitists liked their position at the top of the caste system, so they made it into a rigid system when it was supposed to be flexible. That sounds very, very fucked up. I thought a caste system was the family that you were born into. I guess I'm just ignorant as fuck. The music ain't it, champ. I'm feeling the music. I'm definitely feeling the music. Snow bunny season though, that's insane. I really want it to snow this year, especially if it gets me a couple days off work, because your boy is absolutely exhausted these days. Should have made it a little longer, but nice edit. It's a great place to start. So I'm gonna drop the link in the description again. Show our boy some support. Let's get him up to 50 subs as quickly as possible. In India, the caste system hierarchy is the biggest bullshit. I shouldn't have brought my ignorant ass shouldn't have brought it up because I've got no idea what the fuck it's about. Do you typically work over the Christmas period, or are you looking forward to some time off soon? So I get like, obviously being a educator, I get all the major holidays off. So I get Christmas, Easter, summer holidays is fucking sweet. I get a nice 6 weeks, and then I get half terms as well. The thing is, though, that people don't realize is we have a lot of fucking work to do during those times. So there's planning to do, there's marking to do, shit like that. So it's not all it's cracked up to be. It sounds like time off work, but then they give you a shitload of stuff to do when you go home. So Alex Tapira is just a boxer that can wrestle. So he does both. It's like saying he's just a woman that has a dick. Do you know what I mean? He fights how boxers think they would fight if they did MMA. I kind of agree with you. I do think he's a little bit stiff. And I think he's a little bit too chunky for bantamweight. I don't know why he doesn't go up to featherweight. How you doing, Spivos, my man? It's saying Waterloo's finest, but I recognize that P for P anyway. Hope you're not fucking working on Thanksgiving, mate. Or maybe you're doing double overtime. Same here, Frankie. 6 weeks off in the summer is goated. It is. It really is. Do you know what? Yeah, when I had my last 6 weeks off, it was literally the perfect amount of time. Didn't feel too long, didn't feel too short. I came back energized, and then literally after 2 weeks, I wanted to hang myself again. So it's the one profession in the world where you're literally just begging for time to expire and to age so you can get to the next bit of time off. It's gross. Your caste was supposed to change depending on your job designation, but now it's mostly something passed down by parents and ancestors. This is exactly what I thought. Regardless, to me, caste system is I always ignore it. But if you find a nice honey, yeah, that doesn't ignore it, you got a problem. However, I would say this though: if a woman's not willing to play with your tinky winky because of the caste you belong to, then she's not worth your time in the first place. How you doing, Smelly Fingers? What's good, man? Happy Thanksgiving to you. Does anyone else think the belts are kind of corny? A little bit. What would you replace it with though? Because you got to have something. So if you're not going to have championship belts, what are you going to have instead? I don't know why I keep thinking that Obama is in your profile, Steve. It does. It. Do you know what it looks like? Oh, it looks like Ray Romano. That's what it. Whenever I see your profile picture, I think Ray Romano. You're welcome. No, I'm not working. Gonna go see my grandma in like an hour. Amazing. All my grandparents are dead. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Does your grandma do all the cooking, or are you bringing something over? 6 weeks off in the summer is so good, especially with how hot the UK summers have been recently. This is what I'm saying, man. We need to fuck up the environment even more so we can get the temperature up. Crazy thumbnail, but happy Thanksgiving, mate. I completely forgot what I put on the thumbnail. I don't remember. By the way, boys, if you could like the stream, show some fucking Thanksgiving generosity, I'd very much appreciate it. I seriously hope they rush Alex superior to the title. He's a little bit older as well. Like he's in his 30s. Oh, you want crowns? That would actually be kind of sick. I could fuck with that. For some reason, yeah, I was thinking rings. I've always thought rings are stupid. I think the current UFC belt is ugly though. The previous UFC belt was way better. They only introduced that shit so they'd stop having to give them new belts every time. But I think the old design was way better. I've got to admit though, the rubies are kind of cool. No, we're gonna go eat somewhere. My grandma's too old to cook. Do you know, I respect the fact that like grandma's too old to cook. I guess there's no one else to cook. Let's fucking go out. We do the same thing on Christmas as a family. We never cook because it's just long and it's stressful and it ruins the entire experience. And then there's all the cleaning up that somebody else has to do. Do you know what I mean? The original heavyweight UFC belt was the best one. Do you know what, Jesse? Yeah, I can't even remember it. And I feel young again because of it. Nah, summer is perfect just how. Peak of 28 degrees is fine for me. Anything higher would be awful. I love going to places, yeah. I don't know if I'm Jock, I'm assuming you're as in touch with the world as I am. The best thing to do, yeah, is go somewhere really warm, yeah, but when it's raining like fuck, there's nothing nicer. You know, going outside and it's like 28 degrees, but it's raining. It's fucking unbelievable. I love it. Jock, you're a Scot, ain't you? I'm surprised you don't melt in anything over 15. I mean, you got a good point on that one. I fucking hate sunshine. This is how I have maintained my youthful appearance. Avoid the sunshine and scuba dive like your life depends on it. The picture of Kevin Randleman with the original belt was so awesome. Oh, that belt. That was a good belt. I do like the previous iteration of the UFC belt though. I think it was the best version. Hopefully she's not too old to have a couple of drinks to celebrate. Have a good one, Steve. And by the way, subscribe to Jock. Up and coming channel as well. I think you just hit 1,000 subs as well recently. So shout out to Jock. Subscribe to the man's channel. He's an absolute lovely geezer. They should redo the UFC championship belt and make it a little bit more prestigious looking than a generic octagon looking piece of shit. I added the piece of shit because I hate the new belt. I really fucking hate it. I wouldn't feel proud wearing that thing outside, whereas the old one looked goated. I've heard those belts are quite expensive as well, like 300K. They fumbled big time. You just know when Prates is going to KO someone. He gets into that little bouncy flow state halfway into into the first and second round. That's when he figures them out. You see, when he starts going comfortable, that's when you need to throw that money down. What you need to do in a Prates fight, if you're smart, yeah, you don't bet on him straight away. You wait until about midway into the first round because he's usually losing, and then bam. That's like Florida. It's hot and raining. See, I usually go to Asian countries for that experience, but I need to get to Florida, man. I've heard it's like the Wild Wild West. 28 degrees is so freezing, bro. I like it around 80. No, bro, we're talking 28 degrees centigrade, the real way to measure fucking heat. You dumb fucks like glazing with your big numbers. I once had a white apple. Turns out it was covered in bird shit. I bet you still ate it, those smelly fingers. The UFC BJJ belt is awful. The entire organization is awful. They should just fold the whole thing immediately. When a big organization has to sell fucking views, just fold it all up. And it kind of just revealed that slap fighting does the same horrible bullshit. Just close the whole thing. Nobody wants to watch men only rolling around with no prospect of them beating the shit out of each other. But yes, the belt is fucking ugly. I don't know what they were thinking. But to be fair, yeah, the belt kind of represents how shitty the organization is. Just got to 108. Cheers for all the shout outs. Appreciate it, bro. Oh, sorry, you're 100 on this one. Aren't you? Oh, maybe I misunderstood. It was 100 we were talking about. So let's get our boy up to 150 as soon as possible. Florida is the second best state. Can you explain to me why? Because I'm seriously drawing up plans to come back to America at some point next year. Obviously, my daughter's in New York, so I'm going to be starting there. Tiff, hope you have a safe drive. Hope you have a wonderful dinner with your family. Hopefully, we'll see you on before the stream's over. Always awesome having females up in the chat, but we've got to stop driving them off. Pride was better than any fighting organization ever. That's because pretty much you could do anything you wanted to. Butt scooting is gay. It is gay. It's why I never really took BJJ, because whenever I get into fights here, it's never just a normal, come on, brother, let's fight. It's always like him and some of his, I don't know why I went extra British on that one. But like, it's usually like, you know, his mate wants some of the action as well, you know? And pulling guard is not going to do me any favors in that situation. And Dana has lost his touch promoting stuff. He is more focused on that shitty slap shenanigans, and he's also trying to fuck up the Muhammad Ali act for boxing. He's not going to succeed. I'm telling you now, yeah, Dana White is gonna fucking tank horribly in boxing. Mark my words. He's a fucking idiot. He's a ball bag. He is a dinosaur. He's done. Like and subscribe. And, how did Dana think setting up a BJJ league was a good idea? I think he only did it to fuck with one, to be honest. I really like Florida. Hang on a sec. I really like Florida. Cuban women are better than Mexican women, which is all there really is in California. I don't think I've ever seen a Cuban woman in my life. How you doing, B7? What's good, my bro? Speaking of really good YouTube channels that are making a come up, shout out to B702. Subscribe to that guy's channel. He has some panels that get absolutely out of control sometimes. And I know you guys love a little bit of drama, you cunts. So head over to B702 and watch it going down, because it's fucking hilarious. It's like the Northern King, but way more retarded. B702 in the building. Bring back soccer kicks and knees to a grounded opponent. I just think they should let everything go at this point. The only thing I would keep out of it is eye pokes and nut shots. That's it. Everything else should be legal. I'm not from Florida, but it is awesome to visit. I went there a year or two ago. Shout out to you, Chris Mask. Welcome back to the channel. I recognize that P for P anywhere. Hope you're having a good one. Butt scooting looks like what my dog does when it has worms. Bro, that is exactly what it is. It looks like a dog wiping its ass on the lawn. It's not intimidating in any way, shape, or form. The thing is, when you have a martial art, you need to look hard when you're about to do it, or else there's no point in having it. BJJ just makes you look like you need to be stamped out. I've always wanted to live in a snowy cabin in the middle of nowhere. Canada with a wee farm and a couple of weed plants. Hunting and farming for your own food. That's how Scotland should be. Scotland could be that if it wasn't for the dog shit climate. And I love Scotland, but it's just not very good. It's not a very good growing platform, is it? Imagine beating a lower caste person if he touches the pot of water from which the so-called upper caste people drink water. This is the fucking caste system. It sounds fucked. What's with the walkouts in the UFC? Why don't they have a ramp? I don't understand it at all. I do miss a ramp. Ramps were based. How you doing, Raze? What's good, man? That's my go-to fantasy when I'm stressed. One day I'll probably get an Airbnb in Canada next to a lake and stay for like 2 weeks. Steve, you would fall in love with where I live. I literally live right in front of a massive lake. It's the only reason why I bought a house, and I swear to God, every time I wake up, I step out onto my balcony. All right, I don't step out onto my balcony. I've done that about 3 times. It's fucking cold. But I look through the balcony doors, and I look at my nice lake, and I come in my pants. True story. Muay Thai looks tough. My sister's currently in Thailand Muay Thai training. She's had a couple of amateur fights, and there's nothing like the thrill ride of watching your blood beat the shit out of another female. It's amazing. She's got another fight coming up. I might ask her to record it this time, so you can see how fucking solid my family genes are. I'm taking full credit for that. What happened with that student of yours who beat you? Beat it. Let's not say beat me. You know, makes me sound like less of a man. He got suspended for part of the week, but he came back today, and he came in and he was like, we were cool. There was no problems. He's a good lad. I called him over the weekend as well, just to make sure he was doing all right. I'm built different. I'm built different, and I don't hold grudges. How old's your sister? My sister is fucking hell. It's a good question. She is 34. 34. And she's technically my half sister because she came from my mum. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say out loud. I consider her my full sister and always have because obviously we grew up together. But she's half Irish, half Moroccan. Dutch kickboxing. But we had this discussion before, Rays, and I completely agree with you. I just think they put more mustard behind it, you know? Because good lads punch people in the back of the head for no reason. He was having a bad day. Too old. Oh, thank God. Because you really had a shot. Now you might have a shot. I don't know. I don't know what she gets up to these days. But she's in Thailand at the moment. And she's a great girl. I think that with Dutch kickboxing, there's a little bit more to the game. They're more ready to handle takedowns, you know. Whereas Muay Thai, we've seen it happen. The best Muay Thai artists out there get fucking choked to death. I mean, Rod Tang's one of the best to ever do it, and we saw what Mighty Mouse did to him. You know who is Virat Kohli? Is that a cricketer? Is that a cricketer? I had a 22-year-old English teacher my freshman year, and she was really mean and authoritative because she was new, and a senior punched her in the back of the head because she took his phone. Sounds like the bitch got what she deserved. Did my comment get deleted? I think it must have been YouTube because nobody's around here deleting anything. What are your plans for today? Yoda, exactly the same as every other day. I'm not American. I don't give a fuck. I just did it to sucker some people into the channel. I'm gross like that. Like and subscribe. And the school asked her to not come back after. That's fucking cold-blooded. Way too old. Jesse, how old are you again? I forget. Frankie, when you were his age, did you punch people in the back of the head? You're way too forgiving. No, I definitely didn't do that. In case you can't tell from my appearance here, I'm definitely more of a lover than a fighter. What happened to I'm Batman? Oh, he'll be back. He always comes back. If I find out he's been fucking banned, I'm going to go on an absolute mod destruction. Do you get beaten up often? I don't get beaten up, I get hit often. I've never been dropped in my life, but I've lost fights. I'll just keep it real, I have. But I've never been dropped. It's always been by decision. Always decision losses out on the streets. I'm the Bilal Muhammad of street fighting. You know who is Virat Kohli? Then I will subscribe to your channel. I just shouted it out like a bunch of times. I'm gonna go with cricketer. Oh yeah, what martial art do you like the most? That's a tough question, you know. That's a tough question. I would probably go with Dutch kickboxing. I do think kickboxing is where it's at. It's just a variety. Sorry, guys. Frankie, would you rather do bare knuckle or Muay Thai? I'd rather do Muay Thai. Look at this face. I don't want bare knuckles clapping off this face, which it inevitably would. He should be. He isn't a mod anymore, is he? Nah, he got unmodded. Because he banned a couple of people. My last street fight I lost. I need to make a big comeback soon. This is the thing about being in Scotland. You're all pretty good fighters, but then you're just going to come up against someone one day who's got more beans than you do. Do you know what I mean? I got dropped once, but it's because I got punched in the kneecap right before and my leg went weak. Nah, that's all right, man. That's an acceptable one. It's when you get fucking chinned and then you go down. That's where it's unacceptable. I've been battered before. Like, it's never by one person. It's always by more than one person. And when I say I've lost a one-on-one on the street, it's never like, oh my God, it was a clear-cut domination. It was more just like, yeah, you know, he had more significant strikes. And he was hair pulling, a little bitch. I have a girlfriend. I'm not going for a 37-year-old. I didn't say she was 37. You can't. Why? You can't have my sister. Jock, how drunk were you? The loss doesn't count if you had anything over 8 pints. You see, Antec understands. This is in the rule book. It's a no contest if you're drunk, by the way. He is a cricketer. You are right. Do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, yeah. Me getting that right proves how fucking racist I am. It had to be a fucking cricketer, didn't it? How's it going? How you going, Go Furious? What's good, man? Hello, just heard what you said about Batman. If he's gone, I promise that wasn't me. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're having a wonderful one, Westy. It's very unusual for Batman to not turn up here and get his dick out, figuratively speaking. Tekka's very drunk, didn't start the fight, and fucked the guy up before I was elbowed in the back of the head and knees to the face. Got back up to keep going, but the police came. That is a no contest, Jock. You officially have an unblemished record, courtesy of Fight Night Frankie. Welcome back. Well, I got hit in the kneecap and then punched in the jaw, so it looked like I got folded, but the shot to the jaw didn't really hurt me. It just knocked me over. We're gonna need an action replay finish on that one. I can't use you're a pretty fucking honest bloke though. So I think I come here mainly because it makes me feel intellectually superior in contrast to my normal endeavors on the internet. I'm Batman certainly plays a part in it. I love I'm Batman. His ears are gonna be fucking tingling right now. I bet he turns up anytime. Jock, good effort, mucker. Drinking hit by illegal strikes, definitely not a loss. Hell no, no contest. And because I say so. Frankie, would you pull out a gun in a street fight to win the fight by forfeit? Nah. Us some British people are pussies like that. We don't bring. I mean, we'll fucking stick you, but we won't. I don't want to kill anyone, man. Look at this face here. Imagine what would happen to me in jail. I would get fucking passed around like a fucking pin, like a bong. But I wouldn't say no if she asked. Refusing a girl because you have a girlfriend is like refusing money because you have a job. Someone needs to put that on a t-shirt immediately. That is the wisest thing that has ever been said in this channel of all time ever. Well done to you, Jesse. You deserve a place in the Frankie Hall of Fame. And of course, you do well as well, Frankie. Raise, considering you and I had a blazing argument for about, well, an hour, you have become a very prominent member of this community. So shout out to you. As a fellow 5'7" man, I feel I lost my last fight because the guy was shorter than me. I'm used to being able to weave under the punches and throw people down easy, but I had to fight tall. It's a completely different experience. Would you duel with a rapier to the death to defend your honor? Nah, man, I wouldn't. Fuck my honor. I like living. The only time I would fight to the death is for my kids. That's literally about it. Plus, he was black and had a plus 20 chimp out buff. Damn. Old Bill saved me from getting filled in one time, fighting on Christmas Eve too. Slipped on the ice, got full mounted, and a copper speared him off me before he threw any strikes. That's what your tax dollars should be paying for. Saving you from an... I don't know why I'm clapping so much tonight. Saving you from an arse whooping. I'm 5'7" and 140 pounds. I definitely don't weigh that much. I weigh about 63 kilograms, 64 kilograms. I'm at like my career adult lowest weight. So I'm coming in at around 63, 64 kilograms, which I think, how much is 64 kilograms in pounds? 64 kgs in pounds. So I'm 140. Fucking hell. I need to gain some fucking weight. So so Jesse, you and I are about the same, you know. Would you be a knight 700 years ago? It sounds awesome. Or a bandit robbing people on the roads? I'd be a bandit. Basically, the only fight I've ever lost to was Manel Cap. There's no shame in that. I can't wait to see Manel Cap again. I love his ass. That came out wrong. I love him. I don't know about you boys though. Yeah, I'm kind of happy that there's no UFC this weekend. I'm a little bit burnt out. I'm 5'7", and 141 pounds, apparently, Jesse. I fight at 125, and this is my walk around weight. Imagine that. I could probably fight at atom weight, if I'm being real. It was me and two mates against 15 odd blokes after leaving a bar. Antec, I swear you're a big dude though. I could have been seriously hurt if he didn't spawn out of literal nowhere. 140 is a good weight to height ratio. I'm 180 and look a little bit flabby. I'm relatively slim. I'm in good shape for my age, especially as well. So I can't really complain. What are you doing with MMA now 27, by the way? We're planning, as far as I know, the last time we spoke, which was last week, we're talking about maybe doing a live stream from one of the major cards. The thing is, though, I was thinking of suggesting to him, maybe I'll go on his channel, see what the vibe is like. Because when you like meet somebody for the first time and then you're doing a 7-hour stream together, it can get fucking awkward. So I'm thinking of maybe hopping on for like half an hour, seeing what the vibe's like, and then seeing what the get down is. So let him know I said what's good. Because I still can't catch him on any social media, and that's a problem. 6'3", 215 right now. Beast mode. No UFC, yeah, no cards. So the next card is the last pay-per-view of all time. Well, for the foreseeable future. And then we've got 2 cards left for the entire year. 2 fucking cards. So savor them. We've got this one coming up the week after next, and then we've got one more after that, and then it's done. Which is mad if you think about it, yeah, because we've basically got, what, 5 weeks left of the year? 2 cards. All right, he hasn't streamed in a while, though. I hope he's all right. I saw he recently hit 5,000 subs, which is amazing. I talked to him in the comments. So I sent him, I'm 5'13" and minus 54 pounds. So you're 6'1", yeah. That's actually not bad. 5'10", 160 to 165. I didn't realize you were that light. Actually, that's kind of all right, isn't it? 70-inch reach. Everyone's stats in the chat. If you give off too many stats here, we are going to be able to predict your winky size. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I've been I would love to do a stream with him. He's a good bloke, and 5,000 subs is wild. I can confidently say it will take me probably 10 years on the platform to get that many. Not that it really makes any difference to me. I'm kidding. I'm 5'11", 211 pounds. But I guess you kind of need to be kind of bulky to do your job, right? I'm assuming so. Why do Americans dedicate one day for turkey? It's a very, very good question. There should be no days dedicated to turkey. Turkey is a dirty meat. It's shit. And it's dry. However, I do think they have turkey on Christmas as well. How did you talk to him without finding him on the internet? I talked to him in his chats. Not in his chats, in his comment section. So I sent a comment to him on a video, and then he sent me a message back. 3 months ago, I was 5'7", 230 pounds. Damn, man, looking at you, man, you do not look like you were that weight at all. Shout out to you, man, for shedding off that kind of weight. That is impressive. The thing is, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really get too hyped when people lose weight because I've done it so many times. I mean, I've never been that much of a fat cunt, but it's really easy to do. Just water fast for like a week and off it goes. I can literally lose a stone in 5 days just by drinking water because I'm disciplined. I did my reach the other day out of curiosity. Westie, 78 inches. Mogged. I'm 5'10", but I lie and say it's 5'9", because that way I can say I'm 69 inches. Respect. How do you measure arm reach? Shoulder to fingertip? I think it's done differently in different organizations, which is what makes the whole thing confusing. It helps to move people, but I was really big into powerlifting in high school and just kind of stay big, even if I don't lift weights now. I'm trying to get back into it, though. I need to rehab my lower back. That's the thing that would fuck me up. How will you collab? I would absolutely love to see it. I'm thinking I'd do it on his channel first and see how he feels about it. and then I'd maybe have him on. The thing is, yeah, I kind of avoid doing panels these days because you lot start fucking crying like bitches when we don't talk to you. Don't big me up for losing that much weight. I'm on weight loss drug. And to be fair, Jock, you shouldn't have been a fat cunt and got fat in the first place. Whenever I see somebody who's like 600 pounds and they go on this weight loss journey, and I'm like, and then you know they have all the folded skin and all that, I think to myself, yeah, like well done and everything, but you made yourself that fat, you fat fucking disgrace of a cunt. Do you know what I mean? Jock, it's finger to finger. So you mean like that isn't that wingspan? Fingertip to tip. Tip to tip. I don't understand that at all. I guarantee you, yeah, my reach is probably embarrassing. I don't have ridiculously short arms, but I could definitely be doing better. Jocks on the Ozempic. Do you know what I've heard about? I'm worried about that, what that would do to your body, like in the long run. I reckon they have no idea what the effects of that shit are. Can you measure your reach by putting a tape measure down and laying it on the ground? I feel like that would be accurate. Like, how would you do that? I think reach is kind of unimportant anyway. It costs 160 quid a month, but that shit works like magic. Does it get you shredded as well? Because I'll be honest with you, yeah, I'm in decent shape. I'm in very decent shape, especially for my age. But I can never get my body fat percentage down to a certain, do you know what I mean? The most I can get it down to is probably like 10%, something like that. Arms out as far as you can, middle finger, tip to middle finger. That's how the UFC measures reach. No wonder it's all over the fucking place. I have a 72-inch reach and I'm like 57. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty fucking good. Nah, I don't mind one bit. Let them fuckers cry. The Marab card would be the best. That next card, that main card is beautiful. It really is. It is stacked from top to bottom on the main card. I haven't really seen what's going on the prelims though. But this is what people do, you see. They get all their fights in just before Christmas and then they have a nice holiday. By the way, how well do you think Alex would do as a heavyweight division fighter, considering some of the best heavyweights were once dominating the light heavyweight division? I think he would do very well, but it depends against who. I think he pretty much beats the fuck out of everyone apart from Alex Pereira and John Jones. I wouldn't give Curtis Blades a terrible shot if he wasn't so fucking dumb, because he's a big dude. Volkov would be a very interesting fight as well, because Volkov's really good and he's hard to knock out. So maybe those three would give him a really big problem. Other than that, I think he cleans out everyone. I just measured at 74. That doesn't sound right. Although I guess it could be. 74 is not like small or anything. But you're quite, I mean, you're not tall, but like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I think they need to add a cruiserweight division. So what would the weight class be? Would that be in between middleweight and light heavyweight? Or would it be between light heavyweight and heavyweight? How you doing, Jushal Chujari? How are you doing, my friend? Alex would KO every heavyweight on the roster. He could KO every heavyweight on the roster, but I think John Jones and Tom Aspinall would be very hard fights for him. Mind you, what we saw out of Tom Aspinall for that first 5 minutes, I'm not like ridiculously confident, you know. I have a Dominic Reyes build. Doesn't Dominic Reyes have the old Nate Diaz build though? The old skinny fat. That's a tough body. That's a tough build to carry, but it's good for power. It's like that sleeper power build. Oh, light heavyweight and heavyweight. That makes sense. So you'd have it like 195 pounds. Yeah, I could fuck with that. But who do you think would dominate a 195-pound division? Sorry, not a 195. So it would be 215 pounds, I guess. I'd rather see a division between middleweight and light heavyweight, in my opinion. I think having a 195-pound division would be more interesting. And we need like a super heavyweight division. You know, like plus 60, you must be over 260. I think that would be amazing. But I'm not talking about fat rotund bastards. I'm talking about jacked dudes like bodybuilder cunts. And if enough heavyweights change to cruiserweight, just temporarily disable the heavyweight division as a whole. Well, I think a cruiserweight division would encourage fat fuckers to shed a little bit more weight. Oh, a Stipe type build. Tom is overrated and not very good. I guess we'll find out. I think he was on his way to beating Cyril Gahn, but then, I think Cyril Gahn poked him in the eye. You know, when you feel someone's aura, like you feel like shit, you start to shudder and you feel like you're about to get knocked out. I think Cyril Gahn felt that moment coming and he just fucking dug his eye out. A 165 division would be nuts. I think if they do anything, if they do anything at this stage, a 165 division would really shake things up because there are loads of, but then they would have to increase welterweight to 175. And that's why they'll never do it. Because obviously it discredits all the welterweight division that came before it. So we're never going to see it, unfortunately. It's up to 225. I don't hate that idea at all. I really don't. I think it's a good idea. Make a 240 division and open a division. How you doing, Shotty? What's good, my man? Happy Thanksgiving to you, even though I know you don't give a fuck. Ilya has to take a break because his wife left him. Don't think we've ever had this in the UFC. A champion taking leave because he's heartbroken. She was really, really hot, yeah, but she looked like a Karen. I'm gonna keep it real. I think he got off lightly. Did you see all those fucking videos though of somebody taking videos with her brother and then blacking him up to make it look like he got dumped for a black guy? The internet is cold. I'm all leg. Would you prefer to be the other way around though? 'Cause I think the other way around looks weird. I think when you've got a really long torso and like tiny legs, you look like a giant dwarf. 225 is the max for cruiserweight. Is that how it is in boxing as well? Because I'm not sure that's the case, is it? I thought it was 190, but maybe I'm incorrect. I could be wrong about that. Ilya isn't heartbroken. He's in court fighting for custody of his son. This is what I'm saying, Jock. This is where it gets nasty. This is where women really take the piss. Frankie, I saw your comment on the foot of. I saw your comment on a football video today. I'm out there trolling all the time. If you guys keep up with my chat, when I drop comments in certain videos, yeah, that's when you see the absolute scumbag that I am. Ilya is not going to win that battle, unfortunately, unless he gives up some serious readies. Jock, did it come out why they broke up? The Nelt boys warned him about them Miami girls. I didn't even know she was a Miami girl. I thought that was a joke. She did look fine though. I have a giant dwarf build, like a giant baby. There could be worse things, I guess. Yeah, no, boxing's definitely different. But I can see the logic in what you're saying for sure. It's more likely to happen than them making a 165-pound division, 100%. People think Arman will fuck up Ilya, but forget the fact that Ilya is a strong grappling background as well. Ash, I completely agree with you. I think Ilya beats the fuck out of him at 155. But I also think Sarukin does a better job against Makachev at 170. You know, Steve looks like a giant baby, and I look like Mike Wazowski. You absolutely don't, bro. If anyone looks like Mike Wazowski, it's your boy. Shout out to Monsters Inc., by the way. You got to drop that green. He does. He absolutely does. Ilya will KO any and every man he faces. Wow, man, that's big talk. She is a Latina, so I don't think he'd be. Let's see how the poll is doing. By the way, oh my god, white apples are winning in a landslide. Fucking hell. Asian plague is third. Do you know what? Behind that, but the black women are getting no love in this chat. Ian ain't beating Islam. Shavkat has the best chance. I think a fully healthy. I think that's what Shavkat's doing. Shavkat's saying he's ready to go though. but we're not going to get Shavkat and Islam. I think we get. I think we get. I think they were planning on shoehorning Usman in there. I think they do. I think they do Shavkat versus Usman, and I think they do Ian Gary versus Makachev. I've kind of changed my tune a little bit because Ian Gary is trending everywhere right now. The UFC clearly fucking love him. So Ilya would KO Prime GSP. Frankie, I featured what you said about me on my latest video. What did I say about you? It was nice stuff, right? It was definitely nice stuff. I would definitely say never talk shit about you while sober. How you doing, Kyrie? Hope you're good, man. You have to let me see that sometime. Shout out to Kyrie as well. Give the man a sub. Really good MMA content creator and quite a good political commentator as well. Can you solve logarithm? Impossible. Every time someone takes the piss out of me for being short, I swiftly remind them I'm the same height as Ilya. This is why we need Ilya to do well. He raises the bar for all short kings. Shavkat versus Morales. I think Shavkat would beat him, but Morales right now, after that Sean Brady performance, I'm very, very impressed. I've got very, very high hopes. I would never talk shit about you, Kyrie. I'm just joking. Happy Thanksgiving, Ricky. How you doing, man? Are you at work picking up bitches again? Hello from India. How you doing? Not Gotam69. Great use of the word 69 there, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening or nighttime. I'm assuming it's very, very late in the evening for you. So shout out to you for turning up to the channel. Really appreciate you. Jock, do you remind people of that fact even if they don't mention it? I've got a lot of short blokes trying to little bro me just because I've got the lank. I love when us short kings do that. You know, you just bring it up in conversation for no fucking reason. Yeah, me and Kyrie have talked for hours on honor culture and Charlie. Been a while since I talked to him. Interesting. Kyrie's a very interesting individual. Logarithm is easy as fuck until you don't need to find the exact values. I'm not very good with stuff like that. MMA Guru got his UFC 322 stream taken out. I mean, it doesn't even matter at this point. Did he get a strike for it though? Is this a Master Splinter top you're wearing? I wish it was that goated. This is the bear. This is the Ralph bear. I've got a lot of Ralph clothing because I'm an old man and it's a safe bet. But shout out to Master Splinter. If there was a Master Splinter fucking sweater, you best believe I would wear it. Americans are so obese that they really need to celebrate a day with more food. Might as well lean into it, mate, in my opinion. Murphy wants to move up. Brady wants to move down. Book them in lightweight. I think Murphy's being done dirty, man. He should be getting Volk. It's weird. Any excuse, exactly. Big Boss, are you having trouble sleeping again, mate? Why the fuck are we talking about logarithm? Lol, fuck that shit. Honestly, it just gets more complicated. I'm not good at stuff like that. Free MMA Guru, all censorship is wrong. I'm kind of on the fence with this one. I've got to be honest. I think both sides are looking stupid. As an American, we are fat as fuck and proud of it. Sniff, how you doing, brother? What are you doing for Thanksgiving, man? Hope you're having a good one. Do you think you hit unnaturally hard for being short? I've broken Punch Arcade Machine records, but that's when I was 107 kg, so I don't know about now. Nah, I don't really have power in my hands, to be honest. I'm more like the person who's just gonna cut your shit up. Like I don't throw punches at all. When I'm in a fight, it's fucking elbows, knees. I've done leg kicks as well because fuck it, I keep it real like that. Elbows, knees, and headbutts is what I fuck with. I saw rumors of Volk versus Lopez too. Disgusting. I mean, Lopez is would normally be deserving of a title fight, but I mean, what he did to what's his name, Gene Silver was incredible, and Gene Silver I think still has a chance of being a champion. My homies think you're an Oxford college professor. American centric view of the world, I suppose. I'm definitely not an Oxford college professor. Definitely not. I work in one of the most fucked up universities of all time, and I'm proud of it. At least every day is interesting. Hamzat versus Imavov. That's the fight that they have to make at middleweight. There's no other. The question is, when do we see it? I said it would take Hamzat at least a year until he fought again. And right now it's looking like it's going to be at least 9 months. I do have an iron chin. That's one thing that I do have. I've never been dropped. I've lost fights. I keep it real with you guys. Always by decision. It is what it is. How you doing, James Dillon? Happy Thanksgiving, you fuckers. I'm out at my mom's. Oh, Jock, no gloves. Accuracy is all that matters. This is the thing, yeah. This is what people don't understand. I've only ever knocked out 2 people in my life, yeah. And it's the shots that they don't expect that get them. If you're in any way, unless you've got a chin made out of total glass, yeah, you're not really getting chinned if you see it coming. It's the ones you don't expect that drop you and put you out cold. And I've got to be honest with you, yeah. Some people react to knocking people out differently. The 2 times I've done it, yeah, I've genuinely been terrified. Especially when one of the guys fell back and landed on the back of his head. I was genuinely scared. Do you think animal cruelty is funny? Not at all, bro. Like and subscribe. I'm out of my mum's place. I just cleaned out the camper I was living in the last 3 years. It had no running water. It was rough, but I moved back into town in July. Now I'm about to help my mum cook. Ricky, that sounds amazing, man. Are you bringing a woman over for dinner or are you doing it right? I have incredible consumption control. I can starve myself for 2 days straight, only on water to lose 2.3 kilos, and can go eating very little after that. This is the thing, Razier, and I agree. The longest I've ever gone without eating food is 14 days. And people would think that you're starving by the end of it. When you're doing a water fast, yeah, the first 2 days, I would say, are the hardest. And then when you get through that, you don't even feel hungry anymore. You feel energized, and then you can just shred it off. Does all people in London carry knives? No, of course not, man. Only the based ones. Who is the UFC GOAT of all time? For me, it's Mighty Mouse. But I do think the current GOAT, or sorry, the future GOAT, is active right at this moment. So I think somebody like Islam or Ilya, or I don't know, maybe one of the guys at Welter, one of those guys. There's somebody fighting right now who's gonna be unequivocally the GOAT in the next 5 years. Paddy versus Gaethje going to be announced today. They have to make that fight. I think with Ilya, yeah, he's trying to get the Paddy fight because he knows it's easier. They have to give it to Arman Sarukian. Even though I don't like, yeah, it is the Luton Airport of universities. Man, Luton Airport is an absolute. I don't live far from Luton Airport, by the way. What a shithole! And I've never had to fly from there personally. I've picked someone up from there, but I've never flown out of there. Mutual retirement fights between Usman and Bilal and Izzy and Sean. I don't mind that. I don't think Sean's really that as close to retiring as Izzy is though. Frankie giving corner advice. Hit him! Just hit him, man, you pussy. That's what I would give. 14 days. What the hell? 14 days, man. Light work. Someone should have Beetlejuice as their corner man when they are fighting against Dagestanis who walk out with Hasbullah. I fucking hate Hasbullah. I hate that little goblin. I'd love to see him get bad. Today for lunch, I think I ate enough food to feed 3 people. Bro, I'm going to tell you this now. Yeah, there is no excuse for any of you cunts to be fat. Just take a couple days of not eating and drink water and you'll be gold. Dr. Dre's brother died hitting his head on the floor. People underestimate how deadly street fights can turn out. My assistant, yeah, is currently off work because her dad died the same way, and it wasn't even a street fight. Her dad was 49 years old, and he literally fell and banged his head and died. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Fucking around with that kind of stuff is not good. Shout out to the Asian Plague for tying for second place. Let's go, Asian bitches. Let's go. By the way, how dare you cunts here come into a Fight Night Frankie stream and not have the Asian Plague as number one? We've got white bitches tearing up the chat at 50% majority. You motherfuckers are disgusting. Do you think rumors about Trump giving oral to Bill Clinton is accurate? I reckon they sucked each other off. What do you think about Charlie Kirk? I recently saw some of his debates with Cambridge students, and he was getting completely cooked. From what I understand, Syapster, yeah, most of the videos that were circulating about Charlie Kirk mostly made him look good in a positive light in terms of him winning arguments all the time. However, he was a very, very articulate son of a bitch. Um, I don't think he said anything that was that out of pocket, if I'm being honest. I didn't really agree with everything that he said. I agree with most of it though. But I think the way that he died is still disgusting to me. I always carry in Bristol a lot of dinghies there. By the way, I was wrestling with my little brother. I miss those days. How you doing, Adolf? What's good, man? I think Gaethje will chin Paddy, and he wouldn't have done very well against Ilya because of the hard low kicks. I think Paddy beats this iteration of Gaethje. Want to see Hasbulla trampled on by an elephant? That would make me very happy. I hate that little cunt. Frankie, was your assistant's dad falling and hitting his head karma for her, not letting Frankie Jr. go to say goodnight that one night? A what? I think you're mixing up two different situations. I said my assistant, not like the mother of my kids, bro. Do you still do push-ups? Fuck yeah, every day. Every day. I do anything between 300 and 500 push-ups a day because I must be doing them wrong, yeah, because I've been doing them for years, yeah, and I should be fucking huge, mate. But I'm mildly so I've got decent, I've got a decent build, but I should be monstrous considering how much I've done. How you doing, Mason Webb? What's good, man? Interesting PFP, man. How you doing? Do you think GSP is having deviled eggs for Thanksgiving? Because I think John Jones is more of an egger than GSP, but I don't know. He does strike me as a deviled eggs cunt. What did I tell you about Islam? He is the GOAT. You have to accept it now. No, I don't. I have to accept that he's on GOAT Mountain, though, so I'll give you that. I don't have anything against Dagestani fighters. I don't. I like Islam Makhachev. I do. I think he's funny. I think he's a very, very good fighter. His last performance wasn't like, I mean, his last fight wasn't amazing to watch, but it was a very, very good performance. JDM's a fucking savage. God forbid Trump and the boys have a little fun. Gosh, what they do in the privacy of their own homes with their peckers is entirely up to them. I reckon it went down like that though. I want Ilya to take revenge on every motherfucker who defeated Tony during his losing streak. Maybe that's what the real arc is. Maybe that is what he's up to. I still used to wrestle with my sister. Shout out to Alabama. In reference to my last comment, I probably do the job of 3 people as well. I deserved my Thanksgiving dinner, 100%. I didn't even know Thanksgiving was on a Thursday. I just assumed it was on a Sunday. I do a 10-mile walk and 408. Why 480? Is it the amount of sets you're doing? So you do sets of 20, I'm assuming, or sets of 40 at different. 480 feels about right to me. I know that number would sound stupid to people, but I'm assuming it's because of the sets you do, right? There was a time I used to do 1,000 push-ups every day. Didn't do me the world of good, if I'm being honest, because you get a lot of strain injuries. Before the JDM fight, I told you have you come here this late for your flowers? PSG versus Tottenham. What a fucking game that was. Read my last to last message. Fucking Hellraise. You really do fucking kill me with this. Alex Pereira has a better chance to be a future GOAT. I agree with the Alex Pereira thing. If he becomes a free weight world champion and a 2-time glory champion, he could be the combat sports GOAT, but I don't know about the MMA GOAT. That's a difficult one to sell. You can argue he's the combat sports GOAT already. You are right, Frankie. John Jones is definitely more of an egger. Egger. You see, I pronounce things correctly. I really do, so fuck you. Doesn't sound like the word you were trying to get me to say at all. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. I've got the audio off. I just wanted to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Shout out to you, Cowboy, Cowboy, Cowboy. Give the guy a fucking sub. He's got a really good channel over there. Really wholesome content. Why are white women pulling further ahead? What the fuck is wrong with you? Dagestani fighters are scary. They should have been banned in the UFC. Newcastle sold. What do you mean Newcastle sold? Sarah Bullet is one of the most scariest Dagestani fighters right next to John Pork. John Pork is a fraud. RIP in peace to Liverpool. RIP in peace to Arnie Slot. $500 million and bottom half of the Premier League. Worst title defense. I could not be happier. Do you know what? Yeah, it's not even like I hate Liverpool all that much, but watching Alexander Isak throw in bagel after bagel after bagel and look absolutely shit is really, really satisfying to me. Fuck him. Why is it not usual? I love to wrestle with my sister. We fight like a sportsman. It's not. Yes, I can say that word without making it sound racial because I pronounce my words correctly. That's the advantage of being a superior British person. We pronounce our words correctly. Quillen Salkid just confirmed he's fighting Dariush in January. Wow, Dariush should not be getting in the cage again. Arsenal are taking it this year. I'm sorry to say, but you're probably right. Morning, Governor. Morning, Governor. How you doing? How's it going, Beeswax? Welcome back to the channel. How you doing? Come on, you Gunners. Fuck Arsenal. I'm really upset about it. Isak is a rat. Yes, he is, Mason Webb. He's an absolute rat and he's getting everything he deserves. I do think he'd eventually hit the ground running, but we'll always be able to wallow in this enjoyable. What's the update on the hairline, Frankie? My hairline. Still as cooked as always, bro. But don't worry. The fannies. How are Latinas pulling ahead of Asians now? I feel like you lot are trolling me for no reason. I don't want to influence the poll or anything, but Asian play. Actually, not fuck it. More Asians for your boy. Everybody coping about the comeback of the Gunners. Ha ha ha. It's like the Tony Adams days again. I just hate that whole club, man. Their fans are the worst. I'm glad to hear it, Beeswax. How's your day going? Hope you're having a wonderful one. Salkid fighting Dariush is a joke. Chris Duncan has 5 more fucking finishes than him, but no ranked opponent for him. Chris Duncan, is very, very good. For some reason, I was mixing up him and Grant Dawson. Chris Duncan needs to be fighting a ranked opponent because Chris Duncan's CV is fucking good. Every time Chris Duncan has fought, and I rate him, I thought he was going to lose every single time, apart from the time he fought Vucinic. Is your tea jolly good, bruv? It fucking is jolly good. Who do you think between Max and Charles? Both are one of my favorites. I don't want to choose one over the other. Both are absolutely great. I would probably edge Max Holloway because Max Holloway is really hard to take down, and his boxing is just way better. I would edge Max, and Max fucked his ass up before. I would go with Max. Max doesn't lose those kind of fights. He only loses to the creme de la creme. White apples for the win. Let's fucking go. I'm honestly disgusted with all of you. But black women getting no love kind of makes up for it. Frankie wants to edge Max Holloway. Yes, I do want to edge Max Holloway. In exactly the way you're describing. Fuck it. Jolly good, Frankie. For some reason, whenever I see jolly in the words like jolly in the chat, it just makes me sound more British than ever. It's like I ham it up. Lol, he said superior British person. Now I know why No Chill MMA told me last year this guy Frankie is a British version of you. Basically, we speak very proper. King's English is called. King's English is just. I make myself fucking. I almost said I make myself wet. Scratch that. Vitinha or Pedri? Whoa. Pedri's pure. Thing is, Vitinha is having a better career so far, I would argue. But Pedri just oozes natural talent. And the thing is, Vitinha had his time in the Premier League and was absolutely dog shit. And I can't get that out of my mind. Boris Johnson. Trump sucks. I would take Boris Johnson back in a heartbeat. Absolute Goomba, but at least he was funny. And coming out the hair looking like he had a bird's nest on his coming out of the house with a bird's nest on his head really, really brought a smile to my face. They're all absolute cunts, yeah. They might as well be funny. Yeah, none of you have shared your Thanksgiving meal preparation shit for me. I want to know what you guys are eating. Is it all a fucking turkey show? Or are some of you breaking the rules? If Duncan gets chinned by McKinney, I'm ending it all. He won't. Terrence McKinney, the only way he wins fights is by getting people down and choking them. If he tries to get in a firefight, he's getting bonged. Guys, Middle Eastern girls are the same as Latinas. How dare you? They do not. They are not up for consideration. Thoughts on my boys in blue at Manchester this year? Well, my team Newcastle just beat the fuck out of them, so I would say it's not going to be a very good season for you. I reckon Man City win a fucking. They win a domestic cup, but probably I would go for Man City to win an FA Cup, and that's it. That's all they're getting. No, I know Pedri didn't play in the Premier League. I'm saying Vitinha did. He played for Wolves. So he's obviously doing very, very well at PSG. But Pedri's just got that class. I don't know, man. Fuck Liverpool. I'm glad for their downfall. I hope it continues. This is what you get. Karma is real. Fuck Liverpool FC. Oh, Torres Finney. Why is Torres Finney fighting at that weight class? No, no. I'm not mixing them up. McKinney, look at look I know who I'm talking about. He's the guy who keeps getting fucking chinned. Terrence McKinney. I know who I'm talking about. Terrence McKinney is shit. He is. He's awful. He only wins by beating mid-level competition by getting them down. Liverpool aren't the best. Frankie, would you risk it to date a cartel girl? No. No, I wouldn't. No, I don't believe putting your life on the line for vagina. It's not worth it. João Neves or Pedri? Pedri. Pedri. At my house, you get a pick of turkey or ham, a green bean casserole that people actually like to eat, homemade cranberry jelly, home-baked buns, mashed potatoes, and sweet potatoes. That sounds like a goated lineup to me. Bodak won't want his suit back now. I didn't do anything sinister in it. Haha, Paddy will hate you for that Liverpool FC comment. The feeling's mutual. I'm not a big fan of Paddy the Baddy. I don't really give a fuck. Frankie, you should shave yourself. My hairline is perfectly fine. My hairline is cool. The thing is, yeah, nobody in person ever brings up my hairline. You lot are just hurtful people. Go fuck yourselves. I hope you have a terrible Thanksgiving, cunts. I'm not crashing out at all. Chinese pickup line. I don't know. What does that say? My gas is horrible. I made my entire family nauseous. That's what I would expect from you, Sniff. Sniff, I don't mean to be a cunt yet, but I assumed you'd be doing Thanksgiving by yourself. You seem like that kind of guy. McKinney is shit, but you can knock almost anyone out in the first. If that happens, it's lights out for Jock. I'm promising you, yeah. Chris Duncan's going to get the job done. Oven roasted chicken, eggplant parmesan, mashed potatoes, green beans, corn, and caramelized onions. Then after that, pumpkin pie and oven roasted cinnamon sugar apples. That sounds amazing. Where are you from? I'm from Ireland, but I grew up in the UK. Big Boss, Sniff is a fucking icon around here. We fucking love Sniff. Shout out for the 50 votes. How are the likes doing? 18 likes. You guys are fucking scumbags. Like the stream. Do you remember I met you many years ago when you were very young? Above 11 years old. What a weird thing to say. I recognize you while coming back from school. Murad Afandi. Nah, I don't know who you are. Sorry. This obsession with hairlines came from the black community. Have a good one, Wesley. I hope you enjoy every moment of Thanksgiving, bruv. You deserve it. Your dad shops at Lidl. My dad's dead, so he doesn't shop anywhere, cunt. If Duncan wins, give him Moicano next. I think they're going to do Moicano versus Dan Hooker. I think that's what's coming next. I agree. Liverpool players are all overpaid. You spent really stupidly over the summer. I voted for Asian Bunny. Shout out to you, man. But Asian Plague is now a solid third on the list. The White Apples have won the night. I'm very disappointed in you all. There's still a little bit of time. Yo, Frankie, Jordan is live. Let's watch it. All right, let's jump in on a little bit of Jordan, festive spirit. Hang on a second. Where is this cunt? Jordan Aristi, here we go. Is he still getting fucking roasted in the chat? Let's show our boy some love. Yep, rainbows in the chat. Rainbows in the chat. Hang on a second. Let's see how many rainbows we see in the. I'll give him like. Oh, so he's doing the quiet now. £500 million in bottom half of the Prem. They are statistically the worst defending.
If you stay still, you gay. Okay, so I can move. You are not nice. I'm not nice. I'm nice. You guys are not nice. What kind of bro do you own? You guys are crazy. JNG Land. You smell broke. Here's some money. Yo, JNG, bro. Why you gotta disrespect me, bro? Why you gotta disrespect me, JNG Land, bro? Why you gotta disrespect me? Happy Thanksgiving, Jordan. Thank you, Spider. Yo, Spider, thank you so much, man. God bless you. Have a blessed day, man. I hope you guys you have the best Thanksgiving of your life. JNG, get out of here, bro. Stop calling me broke. Spidey, thank you for the love, Spider. Spider. I smell something. What the hell you smell? 18 Chronic. Get out of here with your makeup brush, 18 Chronic. Get out of here, bro. Thank you, friend. You too. No problem. 18 Chronic. Get out of here, 18 Chronic. 18 Chronic. Get out of here with all your makeup brush. Goofy ass little kid, bro. Where is your family?
I don't know why he
They
does
at
that.
their house? What you mean? What type of question is that? Hi, bro. What's up, Manny? What's up? Welcome to the live stream. Where my people with this respectful super chat, guys? I want to see respectful super chat. Like, yo, happy Thanksgiving. Keep it up. I like your music. Here for you, so you can buy something. Whatever you guys want to say, super chat. But keep it
I like your
respectful.
music in
Nah,
there.
no goofy
Not comment about my
rainbows on the
music.
super chat.
I
None of
like your
that.
music.
Why you calling me liar for, bro? Nora, it's okay. I'm not calling you a liar, but set shit up on YouTube. What I'm saying. You are allowed. You probably haven't set it up though, Nora. You're Muslim? Overloaded. What the hell are you talking about? Do I look Muslim?
Do I look mustard, the Muslim?
Means gang member? What?
Happy
His
Genocide
family
Day.
is
How you doing,
here.
Bones?
He's not a gang member. He's gay. Bro, get out of here, Eddie.
Let's see how long it takes for him to fake smash his phone.
I like your music. Canan, Jefferson, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate the love, brother. You do look Muslim. These people are weird, bro.
You do look Muslim. His chat really hates me.
I don't know, bro. You guys are blowing my vibe, bro. Where my people with the respectful super chats? Respectful super chats only, though. If you guys not gonna keep it respectful, don't even say nothing. Antec, shout out, Fight Night. Frankie, you are gay as fan. Yo, Antec, motherfucking piece of crap, sir. Get the hell out of here. Yo, Antec, I said respectful super chat, bro. I didn't say send goofy super chats. Guys, stop spamming rainbows on the chat, bro. Stop acting weird. Advice from a grown adult, cherish. You parent, both my parents have passed, and they like this. You don't know how blessed you are. The advice from a grown adult, cherish your parents. Both my parents have passed, and they like this. You don't know.
This is what we needed
how
on
blessed you are.
Antec, you are a
Spider,
legend.
thank you so much, Spider, and I'm so sorry for hearing that. I hope you good and stay up. Don't give up. I hope you're doing great. I hope you have the best holiday of your life. Sir, get out of here with your makeup brush.
Get out of here, your makeup brush.
Stay blessed. Daniel, thank you so much, Daniel. Guys, thank you for the positive chat, guys. I appreciate the love. Sir, get your makeup brush out of here, man. Thank you for everybody wishing me good stuff on the chat. Thank you for everybody sending me super chat, wishing me good stuff. Sir, get out of here. Thank you for everybody that really show love. Professor, get out of here, Professor. Sir, get out of here with your floating heart. Where my people that show real love with a super chat, like, yo, keep it up, bro. Don't give up, Professor. Get out of here with your makeup brush, Professor. Never, hello, never. Welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving, Jordan.
Love this. Hang on.
Jordan family. Sir, get your dookie out of here, Spider. Thank you for the 100 spice. Thank you for the 100. I mean spice. Sir,
Hang
get
on,
your makeup
let me
brush out of
copy
my
this. Right,
face,
there we go.
sir. Oh, fuck, Tave. Get out of here when you got them
No, he
floating
does
hard.
have
You
a.
weird
I'd
ass
rather
people,
have no
bro.
mustache than
You
that
guys gotta
mustache.
stop acting so goofy for no reason.
We just have to give it a little bit of time, yeah. In no time at all, he's
Like,
gonna
bro, I
crash
don't
out
even
and
know you
smash this
guys,
phone.
bro. Sir, get out of here with you dookie, bro. Sir, get out of here with you floating hard too, you weird ass.
This guy's getting mad
Bro,
fucking
sir,
love
get out of here,
being a
sir. Where
fucking
my people with the respectful super chats at? Respectful super chats only.
Thank you to the gays. Yeah, shout out to the gay
Yo,
community.
sir, are you dead, bro? Are you dead? You don't understand what no gay gift is? Are you deaf? You don't listen? You don't listen? Are you deaf? You don't listen? I want beer cannon. No. Stop talking. Sir, get out of here when you got them floating, flower, bro.
Uh,
Yo, sir, get the hell out of here.
why
Sir, where
why
my
does a
people
why does
wishing
a
me
pumpkin make him
happy
mad?
Thanksgiving? Stop spamming gay stop on the goddamn one. Stop spamming the goddamn rainbows on my live stream, bro. Chat,
Yesterday,
stop
a guy
acting weird.
donated
Sir, get out of here,
$500 to him. He's
bro.
doing something right.
Kyle, thank you so much, Kyle. Jesus
What's
love you.
what's with
Jesus
the
love you guys
pumpkin?
too. Thank
What's
you for
going on with the
sir. Get
pumpkin?
out of here with you floating heart.
By the way, guys, while you're here, please like the stream.
Yo, stop spamming rainbows on the chat. Sir, get out of here with your makeup brush. Stop spamming rainbows, bro.
He
Rainbows
thinks a
gotta go.
pumpkin is
Rainbows
gay.
gotta go.
All right.
Sir, get your makeup brush out of my
Can
face,
he see our
sir.
chats, or are we just viewing his live stream? No, he can't. He can't see the
Millis,
chats.
get out of here with your makeup brush, Millis. Sir, get
That
out of
would
here
be
with your makeup
amazing.
brush, sir.
And the cat is really upset him as well. That's
Are
interesting.
you excited for Christmas? Yeah, I love Christmas. Christmas is the best time of the year. My favorite time of the year. Yo, sir, get out of here where you
Pumpkin
got them
seems gay
flowers,
to him.
sir.
Post his
Man,
link.
guys, I'm
I
out,
just
man.
did,
I'll see
Sniff.
you
He's
guys
here.
later.
Sniff, you
Sir,
need to
get your
type
dookie
in.
out of
You
here,
need to type
sir.
in. If you can't find him there,
Hello from Egypt.
this guy's
Hello,
killing it though. You
Egypt.
know,
Nuora. Of course, Nuora.
he is killing it. Hang on a second.
Happy gay things. Nah, bro, you guys are weird, bro. Sir, get your dookie out of my face. Yo, guys, I'll see you guys later, bro. You guys are boring,
Type
bro.
in
You
Jordan
guys and the gay
Aristi into
stuff,
the
I don't
into
know, already
YouTube.
getting on my nerves, bro. Hector, what's up, Hector? I might just be back at 8:30. At 8:30, I'll be back. Sir, get your dookie out of here, bro. I'm gonna be back at 8:30, guys.
I
I'll be
think
back
he's
at
going.
8:30, man. I'll see you guys later. I was here yesterday. Hector, you be here every day. Sir, get out of here with you makeup brush, sir. This ain't
Chugging
no
your
goddamn
makeup brush,
Sephora.
man.
Man, I'll see you guys later, bro. I'm tired of you guys.
Is PFP picture is fucking hilarious. This guy is classically funny, and he's gone. And he's gone. All right. We need to do this more though. Yeah, we need to find some more funny people on YouTube to just ride their coattails. This is what I'm saying. He's at family dinner and he's going the makeup brushes, bro. That's your boyfriend. I wish. He's doing really well on YouTube. Why is he sitting like a rapper? Believe it or not, man. Shotty, I'm serious. He is a rapper. You need to check out his stuff. It's really bad. Frankie, you got to donate £1 in his chat and tell everyone to subscribe to you. The thing is, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't play that game. I find it very distasteful to go up into somebody else's live streams and promote what's going on in mine. I just consider him a dirty game. You and him are both gay. Okay, Diego, I'm fine with you thinking that. It's not gonna make me magically take a dick up the ass. He is a rapper. I've heard his latest tune, yeah, and I've got to be honest, it was really bad. Sniff, I was gonna time him out repeatedly for 10 seconds. Oh, is this the gay stuff? I don't care about that. Everyone's a rapper, technically. I mean, if you get technical with it, what the fuck is going on with my poll, man? I'm really disappointed. This has really ruined my non-Thanksgiving. But shout out to the white ladies. Shout out to the apples. You won't get a Jordan Aristi from Frankie. Exactly. Where's Big Boss? Big Boss was here a minute ago. I think he said he was wrestling his brother for the last time he was here. I timed out Diego. Haha, what you gonna do about it, Diego? Apparently nothing. Are you gay? Are you like Julian Pepe on Zima? No, I'm not gay, man. I sometimes wish I was, though. I wouldn't mind some more options. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being gay. Free Palestine. How you doing, Octogram? Warpath Sniff is my favorite variant. Sniff is one of those people, yeah, like I used to see him in chats like years and years ago, and I just knew he would be funny when he went on camera, and I was not disappointed. Shout out to mixed girls. There should have been a mixed girls option. There's nothing gay about swallowing and dick and taking it up the ass. Renaissance, I've got to keep it real with you. That's why all women are gay. There's nothing gayer than sucking a dick if you think about it. You got to get technical. Who is Diego? No, I have no idea. Shout out to 6 foot pale ginger Scottish girls. You know what, Jock? I've got one of these days here. I've told you, man. I've got to try me a big bitch. I've got to try me just a really tall, outrageously tall girl. You'd never know. I'm gay, and I always think that people want to have sex. It's much easier to be straight, but also there's homophobia, so it is what it is. Do you know the Lannisters send their regards? Abso-fucking-lutely, bro. You do win. Crystal, how tall are you, by the way? I've never asked this question. I remember when Sniff used to stream in the park. It was amazing. I miss Sniff streams. Nobody has retired from the game more than nobody has retired more from the game on a Sunday and been back on a Monday than Sniff. Shout out to Sniff. One of my favorite fucking chat members of all time. He's not really a chat member. He was like doing this way before me. Good evening, bro. How you doing, Witch King of Angmar? Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. Fuck, marry, kill Alvin and the Chipmunks. Wow. Alvin seems like he'd be decent for a couple smashes. You'd marry Simon because of the brains, and then you wouldn't go anywhere near the other little one because that's pedophilia. I know you tried to trick me with that. Sure, there is no problem with being a gay, but having a sex with a man like you is a problem. That's really hurtful. Like and subscribe. What's up, dog? How you doing? Something About Nothing podcast. Shout out to Something About Nothing podcast. Give the guy a sub. I'm sure they'd very much appreciate it over there. We're gonna make him stream more and more. I'm gonna try a tall girl. Crystal, how tall are you? I swear to God, I didn't even mean it like that. When MMA Now 27 goes live, I will go straight to Fight Night. Frankie sends his regards. That would be sweet. Do you know the Reigns of Castamere? I do. I was a big fan of the show until it got absolutely shit. Oleg, yeah, fuck Manchester. I never used to mind Liverpool until you ganked our player. That was some cold shit, man. And now you fucked up us and yourselves. You should have left him alone. Shout out to Something About Nothing podcast. Give our boy a sub. What are you at the moment, bro? Let's show our boy some fucking love. Let me make sure I have read the books. I have. To be honest, yeah, they're a little bit too long-winded for me. A little bit too descriptive. Let me quickly throw Something About Nothing. I've subbed to you as well, bro. Hang on a second. I do think Paddy Pemble should get the next title shot. Paddy Pimlet. I don't think he should. It should be Arman Sarukian, in all honesty. I don't really value a win over Dan Hooker that highly. But to be fair to him, he deserves a shot. George's cunt wife had a lot to do with how Game of Thrones fell apart. Too many blowjobs there in between book writing. I get what you're saying. He's never going to finish the books. We have to accept it. Will Winds of Winter ever come out though? I don't even care about Winds of Winter. I'm more concerned about this book coming out, which has also been 12 years in the making. I want to see that more than I care. I don't really care about Game of Thrones finishing. For me, the show already ruined it. I think the only reason why he hasn't come out of it is that he was close to finishing it, and it's probably accurate to what they did in the show. And he's realized how much backlash he got, and he realizes, fuck it, he can't finish it, so he's just not gonna bother. Dougie loves Game of Thrones. He told chat he read it on the beach while drinking wine. That's not a great look. Apparently, he's written like 2,500 pages. He said there's like 500 more to go. Have you seen him though, man? He's fucking old. I don't think he's going to get it done. I want to see Islam versus Chimaev. Now, that sounds really, really horrible on paper, but I will say this. They will both be forced to stand up. I think Islam would fuck him up. I really do. Because what's Chimaev going to do? Get him down and strangle him? It's not going to happen. And Chimaev will gas out. Islam Makhachev 100% beats Chimaev. 100%. And he would make it look easy as well. Unfortunately, we're not going to see it for reasons that we know are fucking obvious. They spent like 50 million on that Battle of Winterfell, and nobody could see what the hell was going on. What a waste of money. It was absolute dog shit. Do you know what, though? I've got to show you guys something interesting. Now that we're on the topic of books, yeah? I've got to show you guys something. Do you know who's a really big fan of books? Actually, this won't surprise any of you, but I'm going to say it anyway. Check this shit out and tell me if you recognize who this cunt is. No prizes out there to who works out who this is. I was blown away. Check this shit out. While we're on the topic of books, I'm gonna drop his link in the description here, because I swear to God, this guy actually responded to some of my comments. So shout out to him. What's your favorite book in the Trainspotting series? I really don't know. Juice Man 562 is live. By the way, yeah, Jock, I need to get your Jordan Levitt. It's Jordan fucking Levitt, and he's made 233 videos about fucking novels. Shout out to Jordan Levitt. What a legend. What a gay legend. Favorite Stephen King book? I would go with, I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Seasons. Hang on a second. Is it Seasons? Hang on a second. The Institute is really good. What's the name of the book that has not Green Mile, the other one? Shout out to Jordan fucking Levitt. Not The Body, not You Like. What is it? I think it not Children of the Corn, not Dreamcatcher, not The Body. Hang on a second. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's the name of that book? The fact that it's not in his top 50 is fucking not Misery. The Institute was really good. Maybe it was The Stand. It's basically the book that has the Shawshank Redemption short in it. I remember the entire Targaryen dynasty kings chronologically. Wow, you are a super fan. I went to a party and dug up the person hamster for a joke. I said, behold the second coming of the host, and the host kicked me out. Shout out to you, Beeswax. Yeah, Jordan Levitt, man. I wanted more Arya and Clegane. Clegane was by far the best character. Apparently, they're making an Arya Stark spin-off, and it's going to be fucking shit. Nah, Tywin Lannister was the best character, both written and acted. I could not agree more. Misery, The Goat, Stephen King movie. I watched it again the other day. Misery was a fucking good movie. What was it you needed from me, Frankie? Yeah, so Jock, I need you to let me know when exactly our stream's going to be happening. I need to make sure that I'm 100% prepped for that. I got into a fist fight with my classmate over a girl. Tell us more. Stephen King wrote books, apparently. Raised, the Hound was the boy. He was the boy. Lord of the Ring. Yeah, I fucked that one up. His death seemed badly executed, honestly. The whole thing was fucking ridiculous. The Misery novel is fucking elite. I haven't read every Stephen King novel. I just don't have the time. That's Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption. So yeah, there was a book he wrote that was, and one of the shorts in it was what made the Shawshank Redemption. I was so fucking annoying. How smug she got in the second half of the show. I hated that character pretty much from the offset. Frankie, if you were on a nature walk and found a baby and God appeared saying the baby would be one super shotgun your mod, would you still raise it? 100%. Shotty's the lad, bro. You've definitely come from Clown Show. The fact his cunt wife never gave her the Night King kill pissed me off. Well, it must have been George R. Martin's plan to do that, mate. Yay, fighting. Did you win? I didn't even think to ask that question. Bro, please listen to Aris versus featuring Nasty C. I don't play any videos on this channel because I don't want to get my channel struck off. And I've had streams taken down for that very reason. Dougie wasn't free for the 20th of December, so I was thinking maybe Tuesday the 23rd of December. I could make that work. I could 100% make that work. Robert's speech to Barristan, where he talks about how they shut themselves and then goes, more wine. Great speech from what I can remember. Shotty, Arya and Kathleen was peak Arya. I agree. Everything after that, she was insufferable. I always thought she was insufferable. I never liked her. I liked the fire in Game of Thrones. I want a dragon. Yeah, I've had strikes. Yeah, strikes are the worst. I haven't really had strikes. That's an incorrect thing to say. But I have had streams taken down. The funny ones, yeah, is when they tell me that my stream has been demonetized, and I'm like, I don't make any money on YouTube. If you could host a dinner party with 3 historical figures on the guest list, who would you invite and why? You've got to have the big dogs in it. I definitely have Hitler on there. You got to. I'm sorry, but you got to. I would probably have. I'd want to know what went wrong, or where he felt he lost the war. I'd want to know that. Damn, that's a really dark thing for me to say. I guess I'd have Jesus and Muhammad, and then I'd stoke up some shit. Who the fuck likes American Thanksgiving? Not this guy. I mean, I did kind of slip in there that it is a fucking. What is it? It's like a fucking. My mind isn't working at the moment. It's a genocide holiday. Let's call it what it is. Does Lil Wayne count as a historical figure? Abso-fucking-lutely. Watching Joffrey was also very. Joffrey's one of the greatest villains of all time. Let's not compare him to Ian Gary though. That's going too far. Aya actress was mid. She was very mid. And what made me really disgusted about the Aya thing, yeah, was having her have sex with that dude. She looked. I mean, I know she was 18 in real life, but she looked 12. It was gross. Napoleon, Hitler, and Jesus. Napoleon's a great one. I'd have Hitler, Jesus, and Muhammad. Yeah, but you couldn't understand Hitler unless you speak German. But I've got access to fucking. And what makes you think I can't speak German? Hitler was off his face on coke and heroin because of the Parkinson's. Imagine how much of a great fucking dinner guest he would be, though. Did you see Kilal? No, nice one. Nice try. Nice try. Thanks, skating. A genocide. It was self-defense against a ruthless, murderous culture. What the fuck is a Lil Wayne anyway? I'll be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, I could not name one Lil Wayne track. I couldn't, but I know he's very good at what he does. But are you guys basically voting for white women? Yeah, because it's Thanksgiving. Are you throwing like some love out to the white women in the world just because it's Thanksgiving? Have you seen a video of Hitler at the Berlin Olympics tweaking out in his rocking chair? I have seen that. I think Hitler would be a very interesting dinner guest. That's all I'm saying. Lil Wayne is my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, and you couldn't understand Jesus unless you spoke Aramaic. Not Muhammad if you can't speak Arabic. And Napoleon if you can't speak French. I think it's a grant. Yeah, there has to be a no language barrier rule, of course. A. Millie. Mm. The first Europeans on American soil were refugees. They didn't deserve the abuse they were subjected to. Only this chat would conclude with that. Womp womp genocide. If we never showed up, natives would still be fighting turf wars and scalping each other. I mean, you got a fair point on that one. I'm not hating on you. And you Americans forget, you're basically slightly more based Britons. I know you love Little Dicky songs. How you doing, Booty Hunter? Shout out to you, man. No idea what you're talking about. Old mixtape Wayne is all I listen to in the gym. I've probably heard Little Wayne tracks, but I couldn't name a single one. The original natives were Vikings, not these John Redcorn types. I don't know if you've got your history confused there, Sniff, but you know what? Yeah, I've learned in the past not to argue with you, so I'm not going to do that. The smallpox blankets were just a fun prank, bro. Yeah, sick prank. Sick prank. I mean, it's not like they got completely wiped out. There's still there's still some Native Americans running around, and they're pretty based. Vikings were the first in North America. Did they stay though? Vikings were the first that discovered pretty much everything on this side of the world. And I've seen Viking boats. The fact that they managed to get across oceans on those things just proved how fucking savage they were. Have you watched GS Pre at his prime? I did. I was a big GSP fan. I wasn't like a watch every weekend kind of guy back then, but I enjoyed it because obviously it wasn't on every weekend. Hooray for Vikings. Vikings showed the natives how to braid hair. I bet they did while they were fucking dogging them out. Leif Erikson, the son of Eric the Red, was the first. I did not know that. Rays, you are a fountain of knowledge when it comes to history, sir. I really need to get on learning more about it. They be vibing with their casinos and shit. Shout out to the natives. Shout out to the natives. Should I have had natives? Should I have had natives in the fucking options? I feel like we might need to review this whole thing. I'm just amazed at the fucking landslide that white women are having. Do you Americans think about do you Americans call white women apples as well? No, I don't use that, Paul Danino. How you doing, though, bro? What do you think about Israel? I don't really think about it ever. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. You know, a lot of natives you see more facial structure, but they got pretty light skinned when they stay inside and don't tan. Everybody thinks I'm white. I'm a white. Hang on a second. Are you saying you're a Native American? That would fucking make so much sense to me. What's up with the Viking thing here today? To be honest with you, Rizvi, yeah, I never know where the fuck this channel is gonna go. I thought Pocahontas was hot. I'll say it. I did. But apparently she's supposed to have been drawn ugly. I didn't get the memo. Are you a fan of Boy George? No, I'm not really. He had one or two bangers. I know what you're getting at. I don't fucking dip for sausages in a weekend, all right? A lot of Native Americans are white passing or more like Hispanic. It kind of makes sense though. Operation Repopulate the Natives, crack Pocahontas. Crystal is MMA YouTube's very own Elizabeth Warren. Shout out for that. Pocahontas was like 12, bro. Yeah, but like, I'm not talking about that. Obviously, I'm talking about let's just move on. I wanted to shag the female fox from Animals of Farthing Wood. Wow. That is so specific. Let's check this out. How old were you? You fucked up. That's weird. I mean, beautiful women have brains like dolphins, wet, round, and smooth. What do you think of Madonna? Throat goat, obviously. I don't think she's attractive in any way, shape, or form. But Madonna showed what you can achieve when you just act like a fucking whore and make a run of it. She can't sing. Her music is crap. but she was sucking dicks when it wasn't popular. And she was making it very, very clear that that's what she was up to. So shout out to her. How you doing, Sam Gray? She probably set women back about 50 years, but who cares? I've watched a Crystal video in the past. That bitch is whiter than me. She doesn't mind you saying that. She knows it's respectful. Everybody gets this aha moment today. Lol. Yes, I have quite a bit of native blood. I'm not full-blooded native, but I have quite a bit. Wow, that makes so much sense to me. How you doing, Connor Sillers? What's good, man? Happy Turkey Day, Big Frankie. Have you been enjoying the Irish takeover lately? Absolutely, mate. Been loving it. What did Kyrie say? Apples is a gang term in California that's used to disrespect the Asian boy Crips in Long Beach. I'm so surprised the British call white women apples. We do. I think it's an endearing comment, to be honest. I don't know where it came from, but Eric the Red did establish the first colony in Greenland, but the settlements were later abandoned due to various reasons. Fucking hell, I can't talk today. Sam Gray, shout out to you. Frankfurtshire, what's your spirit animal? Mine is usually a great white shark, but on certain vulnerable days, nights, it's an ocelot, figuring out who it is and working its way to the top. That is the gayest thing I've ever heard. Shout out to you, Giuliano Argenti. My spirit animal is, of course, the noble wolf. Animals are food, not for fucking. Well said. The female dove in the movie Valorant was hot as fuck. A 10. All right. Seeing as we're doing that tonight. Female dove Valorant. Let's see. Her most popular song was about sucking dick. Exactly. Shout out to her. And I am a material girl. Giddy, don't lie. Your spirit animal is an aardvark. Gilly, great white shark. Fuck off, mate. You're closer to Sid the Sloth, mate. Oh, dear. Gilly tried to come up here into Frankie's chat with that big dick energy and got absolutely fucked in his ass. Is fire a material? No. Jock, your spirit animal is a gerbil. Nothing wrong with gerbils. Oh, here we go. Brown bear is the goat animal. Most fuckable cartoon animal. Oh, god damn. Oh, no. Brown bear, aka the grizzly bear. My spirit animal is a capybara. I would like to eat a gerbil. This is what happens when you come in here, Giuliano. You fucked up the vibe of my entire chat, you cunt. My spirit animal is a drunken raccoon with a crowbar. And we're back. Mr. Peanut Butter from BoJack is fuckable. Who's Mr. Peanut Butter? Definitely a horse, right? Mr. Peanut Butter. BoJack. Oh, it's a dog. I remember that. Well, this just got really weird. It's got to be a wolf. If I was ever going to own an animal, it would be or own an animal again, it would definitely be a Siberian husky. I think they're beautiful animals. I would like to be a phoenix as my spirit animal. You can't pick fake animals, cunt. Have you seen... In fact, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't make the rules. Have you seen Kodiak bears? They are so massive and cool animals. Kodiak bears. I have not. Maybe I have. Oh, yeah, man. But they look a lot like grizzly bears, don't they? But bigger. It got furry in the chat. I'm blaming Giuliano for this. I'm going to have some words with you later, you cunt. My spirit animal is a honey badger. You don't want... No, I've heard honey badgers are fucking vicious. My spirit animal is Garfield, the fat orange cat. My son got introduced to that movie for the first time the other day. And he fucking loves it. Yeah, beeswax. I was just joking. You can pick whatever the fuck you want. I'm waiting for somebody to go unicorn so we can kick him out of the chat. The fruity fuck. Nothing fucks with an elephant. You see, Sniff gets it. Everyone with an orifice is fuckable. The legal ones only. This is how you know, yeah, that this community is done. It's fucking done. We're talking about fucking spirit animals now. It's over. Kodiak bears are the same species as a grizzly, but live on Kodiak Island. Due to the island giganticism, they are absolutely massive. So you're basically picking a supercharged fucking grizzly bear. Honey badger fucks with elephants. The thing is with elephants, yeah, is that like they're kind of seen as like soft animals. They don't fuck. Are we using LiDAR on everyone today yet? Nope, we are fucked. That's a good point. You've got us on that one. Shout out to you, Holland Dan Sock, man. Welcome as always, man. I hope you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope everyone is. Chat is cooked. Chat's been cooked. But to be fair, yeah, Tuesday wasn't that bad. I mean, Tuesday was really, really bad. It's better than Tuesday. Granted, they don't win, but they still fuck with them. Spirit animal is a cow because I love to get milked 24/7. Bro, what did you think about Islam Makhachev versus Jack? I thought it was a fantastic performance from Islam Makhachev. I was very impressed with it. I was also very, very bored and sleepy. Frankie, you've been watching tape on me in that group chat. I 50-45, the 2 versus 1 from Brutally, Wokest Bloke in Stoke, and Gatoho while you lay in the chat like while you lay in wait like Freezer in Dragon Balls. It's just a lot to read. It's just a lot to read, bro. It's a lot to read. I guarantee if I asked them right now, yeah, they would have a different opinion. But shout out to you though, bro. The great thing about you, Argenti, yeah, is no matter how much of a pounding you get, you can't be defeated because you'll never accept defeat. And I actually respect it. In the historical records of ancient Rome and the Colosseum, when they would put all animals against each other, brown bears fucked everything else up. Tigers, lions, etc., had nothing else for them. It makes sense, man. They're fucking huge and they're vicious and they've got power. But did they put a fucking gorilla in there? That's the real fight we want to know about. Change the subject. Let's talk about American politics. I don't know if I want to do that, man. I don't know if I've got the stomach for that. Do you think Trump spat or swallowed? I think he took a load across the face. Hey, yo, it's been a minute. How you doing, Jack Beats? Good to have you back, bro. I see animals appear in fires, and they often guide me through life. That's really nice, man. Frankie, if you put all of us in one room, who comes out alive and unfucked? I tell you who wouldn't come out alive and unfucked. Giuliano Argenti. Shout out to the chat. He'd be the first to get fucking. In fact, I think everyone would just run a train on Argenti. I think that's what would happen. I think everyone would unify and just take turns fucking pitching him up the arse. Wasn't even a question. I'm tippled. Gorillas get killed by 120-pound leopards. They would get obliterated by a brown bear. Fair enough. Gorillas are all flex but no fight. Jock is adorable. You can't be defeated equals. You can't be defeated except by me. Nah, bro, that's not how I feel. What do you have against acknowledging Thanksgiving? Absolutely nothing, man. I named it the Thanksgiving stream, didn't I? Mhm. Jock, it's fun, isn't it? I love a good gilly roast. He does get roasted everywhere he goes. To be fair to Gilly, yeah, he takes it in good. He takes it in good humor. You've got to give it to Giuliano. No matter how much of a fucking arse ramming he gets, he never, ever, ever gives up. And he takes it on the chin. So fair play to him for that. Who are we running a train on? Giuliano. This has become an impromptu Giuliano roasting session. Have your fun, boys. And this is a friend that's doing this, by the way. I can only imagine what your enemies do to you. Have your fun, boys. We're gonna spend the rest of this stream, whatever's left of it, roasting the fuck out of Argenti. Have you seen them hench kangaroos though? I don't know, man. Whenever I think of kangaroos, I know that kangaroos are fucking vicious, yeah. But whenever I think of it, I just think of him getting chinned by that guy. One of them getting chinned by that guy. Giuliano, what are you doing for Thanksgiving, by the way? Gilly, I thought you were Armenian. Ooh. He's used to taking it on the chin. Yes, he is. Is that a polo bear sweater? It is. Yeah. Do you like it? It's a recent addition to the lineup. I thought I'd wear it for the boys on Thanksgiving. That sounded zesty. Imagine being Italian. Imagine the pain. So yes, Jock, you've nailed him on that one. Gorillas are pussies. 2,000 pounds of pressure in their swipes. Honestly, guys, just shut the fuck up. You're embarrassing. Frankie isn't. Y'all are. I like it when people roast people that aren't me. Are you lactose intolerant? Nah, bro. I like milk direct from the source. I'm based. I don't drink my milk out of cartons. I drink it directly from the tea. Jock thinks I'm feeling sorry for him being groomed and never giving him a slice of reality means he cooked me. Kind of spicy there, Frankie. Yeah. Italy brought us pizza. What the fuck did the French ever do? I see you've never tried snails and frogs legs, man. And a good baguette. I think the baguette is a much more important staple than fucking pizza. I never thought camel could be this delicious. Armin was enjoying it this much. Are you seriously eating camel right now? It makes sense that it would taste good though. I imagine it's quite fatty. Have you ever had unpasteurized milk? It's warm and gross. I imagine it would. I imagine it would be. So the cow said, "Stop sucking me, step bro." How you doing, Ben Roberts? I wasn't talking about from a cow. Isn't wine French? Exactly. French have camembert, though. Exactly. They are the cheese masters. Getty doesn't know reality. He's always out of his cunt on ketamine. Giuliano, what is your drug of choice at the moment, might I add? And by the way, Giuliano, which one did you vote for? I'm assuming you went for white apples. I want some confessions right now. Who picked white women? I want to know who to blame for all this going wrong. Yes, checkfold. We have to give them credit for wine, 100%. They think our ocean is theirs. Nah, I don't think Giuliano's on heroin. I think that's a step too far. So far. We know that's how it's gonna end. Drug tier list. I've got to be honest, man. I'm ill-equipped for this because the only drug I've ever done is weed. I have been I have been MDMA bombed a couple times. I think we did it. Oh, Latina Heat is really taking over, already making a comeback. Fuck wine, mate. Wine is great. Gilly is 100% on the smack. The swollen red hands take all. I'm assuming Giuliano is left now, but Giuliano, can you confirm or deny these rumors? Weed is S tier, you reckon? Once I had relationships with women who was lactating regularly. Let me say this: human milk is delicious, especially straight from the tit. You like white women? I'm not gonna lie. I've tried breast milk, and it's very sweet. We need Frankie and Guru show. I don't think I can handle that. I can barely handle you lot by myself. Gorillas lose to chimps and leopards. I love how Super's just not letting this go. Shotty's just not letting this go. Weed is A, you reckon? All right, so what's the goated fucking drug then? Jock has a shallow understanding of drugs because he rejects medical literature. Adorable little scamp. So, Giuliano, what is the go-to skank then? Just tell us. Gonna rub that eye right off your face. I've got like a fucking eyelash in my eye or something. I can't help it, man. Wine is all right. I just hate how dehydrating it is and the headaches. I haven't done smack in 16 years. Mushrooms are such D tier. You know you're in a Frankie stream when the first sentence you hear is "Who picked the white girls?" Shout out to you, bro. I haven't done DMT. Somebody told me about DMT, and I've heard, yeah, I've said this a couple times on my stream, yeah. I've been told by somebody who knows drugs better than anyone I know. It's a dude named Alan. He is the drug taking goat. Nobody's got anything on this guy. And he told me DMT proves that we're in a simulation. So if anyone's done DMT in the chat, yeah, can you confirm if this is the case? 0 records of a gorilla killing a human ever. That can't be true though. One human has definitely fucked around and found out. We're too dumb to have not to. Frankie, do you take creatine? It can help with your push-ups. I haven't. The thing is, though, I need to kind of take some supplements. I know that creatine isn't necessarily a supplement, but I need to do it because I've been doing push-ups for years and I've literally peaked at my size, and I'm only getting older. So creatine might be up there, but I've heard once you start taking it, you can't stop. I had crack once, never again. How did you take it? Drug of choice depends on the occasion, either LSD or MDMA. So Gilly, which one lasts longer? Because the trouble with them drugs there, if I'm going to do a drug like that, I don't want to be high for like 10 minutes. Because that's how you become what we call in the UK a nitty. I'm the drug taking goat. I've done DMT many times. Your friend is correct. Giddy, I would love to introduce you to this dude. He would fucking mug you, just like everyone else. Jock is cooking, not smack, Gilly. Calm down. They are peaceful herbivores. They aren't into combat. DMT is like opening Task Manager in your brain. It's wild. The only reason are you going to do a DMT stream soon? Do you know what, Sniff? Yeah, I'm frightened to take it. Yeah, for now. Yeah, because I've got kids. What's up with these degenerate polls, Frankie? If you're white, you should only go for white. I will tell you now. Yeah, I voted in none of this, and you know, I'm voting Asian plague. But what's really shocking to me, yeah, black women are getting fucking destroyed in this poll. It's embarrassing. You people have a chance to vote anonymously, and none of you are admitting to putting black girls first. Remember the 100 men versus gorilla debate? It was always stupid. Supposedly, you can see the code of this place with a red laser while on DMT. There's thousands of YouTube videos about it. I need to check this out. I need to do DMT at least once in my life. But the only reason I haven't, like I said, is because I've got kids in it. And if I'm going to fuck up my brain here, I want it to be right at the end. You can literally book a holiday into Central Africa right now and chill with gorillas in the Congo jungle, and they just sit there eating leaves. Yeah, but them being potentially strong or powerful doesn't have anything to do with them being chilled. I'm not even saying gorillas are the strongest. I mean, it's universally known that brown bears or polar bears are the most fucked up. I know a lawyer. He did DMT, then he chose to leave his fam and lives on the streets. He told me his life is a lie and started talking about crap. But that's the problem, though. I'm wondering if it just fucks your shit up. Frankie, I'll do a DMT stream today. Also introduce this. It's not a contest. Bro, he is the guy. I very rarely say that anyone is legit, like, more of a man than I am. Because let's face it, look at me. But this guy has lived a better life than anyone I've ever known. In only one way, but I'm not going to tell you what. In only one way that it hasn't, but I'm not going to tell you what that is. I'm white English. How you doing, UK strains? Does this mean that you are voting for white bitches? Have you watched the new Prehistoric Planet set on the Ice Age? I haven't. I might have seen an episode or two though. Polar bears are the largest, but you probably think a brown bear or a black bear will do it. The animations are so good. I'll give it a try, Sam. I appreciate the first in line against the gorilla or first in Bonnie Blue's line. First in line against the gorilla. She looks like a dude. There's a notable difference between natural psychedelics and man-made ones like acid and 2CB. I need to do psychedelics at some point. I've been saying this for fucking years. I want to get on it. GX6RF10 is definitely Giuliano. Nobody ever fucking asks for a Giuliano stream. You are definitely a fraud. Like and subscribe. How many Frankies would it take to beat a polar bear? Probably about 10,000. I think everyone wants to see Giddy go live and do DMT live on stream. No, people don't test their drugs and think they've done DMT. So how do you know the difference? Yeah, Vamos, I'd have to go over about 10,000. Being real. And I'm not even sure that would get the job done. I am reasonably smart though, so I'm sure I'd figure something out. I accidentally took 14 tabs of LSD once and woke up in a psych ward on the third day. DMT is like a 20-minute trip or something like that. I've heard it's a 20-minute trip. Is this true about DMT as well? Perhaps somebody can correct me. No, it's free of you cunt. And they want to see you top yourself on DMT. But a DMT live stream does sound amazing. It genuinely does. Before I continue, yeah, is DMT like this, yeah, where it takes 20 minutes for the experience to be over, but it feels like fucking hours. Because that's another thing my friend told me. He told me he felt like he was in there for an entire day, but it was only short. 20 minutes on Pluto or ancient Egypt. So Giuliano, can you describe, first of all, can you describe what a DMT trip is for us now? Because I want to see if it compares to what my boy said. And then secondly, what have you got? Why the fuck do you have DMT lying around? You fucking drug addict. Hey, don't even jokingly accuse me of I'll do what the fuck I want. You fucking cunt. Nobody. It's really weird, yeah, how people start calling for a Giuliano stream and then you turn up 10 minutes earlier. You fucking. I'm not even going to call you what I'm going to call you because I promised to keep it private. You fucking scumbag. By the way, love you long time. Feels like 3 years in your mind. Damn. Ancient Egypt, because then I could use portals to go to all the planets. Giddy, did you see the count? You can describe. How's it going, Rivot Arklins 9901? You should try weed mixed with rat poison. You're trying to kill me, aren't you? Clown Show, is that you? Daddy? Are you having a Thanksgiving dinner today, Frankie? Absolutely fucking not. Why the fuck would I have a Thanksgiving dinner? Should have a Franksgiving dinner. Yes to Giuliano's stream. All right, Giuliano, if you go online in the next 10 minutes, I will wait for you to go on. So, Giuliano, are you going to answer my fucking question or not? This July, my close relative got pissed drunk with vodka, then took a small amount of crack and went sleeping, never woke up, only 35 years old. I'm very, very sorry to hear that, Showbiz. This is the thing that kind of scares me about drug taking in general. Just don't do monkey dust. What the fuck is monkey dust? Agent Egypt had batteries. Look into it. I can buy that. I can buy that. I'm telling you this now, though, yeah. The pyramids were a disappointing piece of shit. They're not like they look in videos and in pictures. They just aren't. They're not that impressive. Do you have stuffing over there as a side dish of anything? Stuffing is a regular occurrence on like Christmas dinner and Easter dinner, pretty much. It's only when we have a British roast, which is the most goated roast on the planet. Gilly, we're all agreeing that we will watch you do DMT. Which question? I don't know. You've said some hurtful words. I was asking what a DMT experience is like, and also, yeah, if people say, yeah, that it takes 20 minutes to go through the whole thing, but that it feels like fucking hours and hours and hours and hours. Monkey dust is very popular in Stoke-on-Trent. What the fuck is monkey dust? Giuliano, Mr. Freaky is asking you a question. Because I know he ain't talking to me. The pyramids aren't impressive. They're not. They're absolutely not. It was just I was very, very disappointed. Same with the Roman Colosseum as well. It's just fucked. Have you ever been charged with aggravated TDA? No. Monkey dust is a shit research chemical. Hi, mate. I hope you're good. I give up with pathetic Liverpool. 4-1. What the fuck? They blame the manager, but their players need to pull their fingers out their bumholes. I'm sorry, Builder Bob, yeah, but I, for one, am enjoying your downfall. Virgil van Dijk is an arrogant fucking cunt. Alexander Isak is a ratty little cunt, and Slot is a cue ball. I hate half your players now. I've got to be. Actually, I don't. I just hate Van Dijk and Isak. If when Van Dijk retires and Isak gets shuffled off to some fucking low B League German team, I consider that truce acquired. Salam, how you doing, Gulner Mustafayev? R.I.P. and peace to Liverpool. They're never going to come back from this because their whole team needs a revamp, and they've just spent $500 million. They're cooked. Giddy, take DMT and do a panel so I can freak you out. Brilliant idea. It's a piperazine. In Stoke, they do it raw, but it's used to cut molly by street-level bottom-rung drug dealers. Test your drugs, people. How else are you supposed to know what they look like? How'd you like them apples? I've got to give credit. I don't know if this is a Thanksgiving Day miracle, but it looks like we're coming up to the end of this stream soon. We've got about 15 minutes left, and it's looking like the white bitches are gonna win the day. Frankie, can we just admit that Giuliano being the charismatic, handsome Italian? See, this is what I'm saying. There is no way this can't be anyone other than Giuliano. Allow me to continue. That just happens to be of a higher intellect than you can be, overwhelming for you at times. Yeah, man, I'm fucking mugged by Giuliano's fucking intellect. Giuliano is a very, very smart guy, and he's certainly more knowledgeable than I am. However, Liverpool pissed they didn't sell Salah to Saudi last year. They could probably still get a few bucks for him. Do you think Ilya will vacate? Nah, I think he'll fight. I think he'll fight Armin. I do. He would look like he would ruin his entire aura if he turned that down. And the UFC only want to make that fight. They very clearly don't want to make. They clearly don't want to make the Paddy fight. VVD is a melt. Isak is a helmet. They're useless. A team I love watching play is Arsenal. How they are a pleasure to watch. I hope they win the league. They're a shit hot them. I couldn't take it if Arsenal won, man. I couldn't. I know way too many Arsenal fans, and they're all absolute cunts. They're the dumbest cunts. I hate them. They're so delusional. The thing is, they talk like they're the shit, and they haven't won anything significant in 20 years. Imagine how insufferable they're going to be if they win. I'll have to put up with it until the day I die. You should sniff super glue sometimes. I don't think that would be good for me, man. Giuliano, are you going live to do DMT or what? Or is it more bullshit? I love how much Arsenal pissed everyone off. Their manager is a little weasel. I hate seeing him jumping up and down on the fucking touchline like a jumping bean. He's an absolute cunt. I don't hate the Arsenal of back then. I hate the Arsenal of now. And Gabriel was a cheating little prick as well. Fucking elbowed our striker in the face. No, not elbowed. Punched him in the face and completely got away with it. Frankie, don't fucking placate me. We need a Frankie on a handle of vodka versus Gio awake for 7 days rematch. You weren't awake for 7 days. And Gio, it was just a bit of harmless fun. It was just a bit of harmless fun. Happy holidays, Frankie. I'm out. Sniff, have a great one, bro. Always a pleasure to have you here. Let me know when you want to panel up sometime. I would love to have you back on. Based Arteta with his Lego. He does look like a Lego male, the old school Lego male. You're absolutely right. You've nailed it. What team do you follow? I follow Newcastle United. My MMA GOAT is Mighty Mouse. I love you too, Gulnar Mustafayev. Sniff, go live. You should. You should mog Argenti right now. Yeah, build a bob. I support Newcastle. Just give Gaethje Paddy for retirement. I don't hate that. I think that's what they're gonna make. I think it's inevitable that they make that fight. Hey, Pork Chop, how you doing, bro? Man City wins the Premier League, just like Chelsea placed fourth last season, and Frankie yet to admit I was right. No, Giuliano. Again, you're rewriting history again. You tried to railroad me into a bet. I said no. I said no, I'm not making that bet. And then later on, you said you won. Shut the fuck up. Newcastle. What's wrong with Newcastle, man? That's a real team right there. I admit they've made me suffer for 40 years of my life, but at least we won that little fucking League Cup. We're back. Want to hear a terrible joke? Absolutely. Sniff, go live. I'm in your stream. Sniff, go live. Sniff, go live, yeah, and then bring Argenti in, and then we can do a DMT. We can have a DMT referee. Arsenal versus Chelsea is the Prem battle this year, and once again, Arsenal will reign supreme over those blue cunts. Chelsea aren't going to be in the title race. They're too inconsistent, and their defense is shit. There's no way Chelsea are going to be. Carabao Cup, yeah, shout out, bro. Happiest day of my life, and I've got 3 kids. No, there was no bet, but you said it wouldn't happen. You say a lot of things don't happen. The other day, yeah, you said that Inter Milan were going to win or draw. Did they win or draw, cunt? No, they didn't. Man City won't win. Arsenal this year will do it. I think Liverpool will finish 8th in the league. That's my prediction. It's not if they stick with Arnie Slot, yeah, that's a very strong possibility. Arsenal are definitely going to win the league this season. They're defensively too good. They're on course for having a similar season to Chelsea had when they conceded 16 goals. Have you tried lean? Nah, bro. I don't even know what the fuck that is. What's the difference between black people and horses? Horses don't sing when you put chains on them. Fucking hell. Caucasians have beautiful women, but if you look at them wrong, the men would beat the fuck out of you, especially in places like Dagestan. What? Chelsea did win the World Cup. That's not the World Cup, mate. That was a nothing. That was nothing. The Club World Cup is dog shit, man. I'm just a hater. SA absolutely twisted up Tottenham. Yeah, he fucked them in the ass. Lean is Sprite and codeine. Oh, I've never done that. Oh, Sam. By the way, knowledgeable smartness. Smartness is determined by reasoning and problem-solving skills. I think this is where Giuliano gets confused. I've seen Giuliano try to mog people with knowledge about specific topics and then sit there smugly, like with a fucking tinky winky boner. Two are very, very different things. The two are very, very different things. And that's why you will never mog me, ever. And I'm going to keep banging that drum because I know how much it pisses you off. Knowledge and intelligence are two completely different things. I'm not even saying Giuliano's stupid because he's not. He's a very intelligent guy. There's just levels, okay? There's just levels. Don't be salty. How are you doing, Blahavat? Sorry that you've walked in the middle of this. There's absolutely nothing going on. I won £267 on a bet. I've started playing both teams to score. My brother loves doing that. Loves it. Just because someone can memorize the dictionary doesn't mean they are wiser for it or are wise at all. I completely agree with you. I completely agree. Yes, I'm about to watch Duncan fuck up McKinney and Dawson to win, giving Duncan a shot at the rankings next with the Dawson fight is cool. Isn't Dawson booked to fight as well, though? By the way, Giuliano, I don't really believe what I'm saying. I'm just trying to annoy you because it's funny. And watching you passively aggressively go on about it really makes me happy. Every Saturday, I put a bet online account to play both teams to score, and it's a bit of fun. Like I said, my brother does the exact same thing. He does like a 16-leg parlay or 20-leg parlay with both teams to score, and he just chucks a couple bucks on it. Frankie, I know how much you love it when I act smug. It is enjoyable to me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. All right, you've got 11 minutes more of my attention. Now's your time to get in some fucked up questions. So do what you've got to do. Giuliano, are you doing DMT tonight or are you gaslighting us again? Do you bet yourself or you're not? No, I do. I mostly bet on MMA at the weekend because I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I find the MMA to be quite dull these days. I'm not a bigger fan of it as I used to be. So what I do is I bet on it to make it enjoyable. Why the laugh, Frankie? It's literally Jewish propaganda. Every bit of actual measured data coming out of Africa and the West shows that blacks are the same size as other races. I wasn't laughing because of that. Chris Duncan fight week. There's no UFC card this weekend, is there? Or am I wrong? The UFC isn't until, let me just double check this because I might be wrong. The next UFC card is not for 2 weekends, am I not? The next UFC fight card is UFC 323, which is on Sunday, December the 7th. That's the next card. So we've got no card this weekend. I'm cooling, bro. Type in all caps because your eyes are bad. I'm being held. I don't mind the caps. Do you watch Bare Knuckle? There's a guy named, oh, I don't know if I want to read this out. He's Richie Leak. No, I've never heard of him. I do watch Bare Knuckle though, but not as, I reckon Bare Knuckle is very rapidly becoming the second biggest organization. By the way, cunts, like the fucking stream. I think we've got 29 likes right now. I think we can do better. How you doing, Mitch? What's good, man? Chris Duncan Fortnite. There we go. I do think Duncan's gonna win. Would you rather fight a sumo or wrestle a boxer? I'd rather wrestle a boxer. Those sumo guys are fucking massive. However, the boxer would be more like, I'd rather fight a sumo guy. Oh no, I get fucking pushed out. Fucking big deal. Frankie, it's December the 6th. In England, it's December the 7th, you fucking cunt. I've started watching BKFC. It's brutal. I used to watch boxing with gloves on, but obsessed with watching bare knuckle now. These guys are nuts, but hard as nails. I couldn't agree with you more, man. Bare knuckle is on the rise. Frankie, I'm going to go and watch the second episode of Prehistoric Planet. Good night to you. Sam, thank you for turning up as always. And thank you for contributing to fucking up my poll. Gilly, I will pay real money if you can get a clip of Duncan saying, shout out Jock. There's a side quest for you. Oh, I've seen House of the Dragon. The first season was incredible. Second season was a little bit slow for me, but I enjoyed it. And I've heard there's a third season coming. So what if he did a Yokozuna style and rubbed his ass in your face? Fucking hell, man. The questions you guys ask me. A legit boxer punching me in the face could genuinely kill me. If I've got to deal with Stinkass for a couple of minutes, I think I'd rather deal with that. How you doing, Gush Ahead, man? Welcome back to the channel. We're here for another couple minutes. Yeah, season 2 fell off heavily. I don't think season 2 was even that bad. It's not terrible. It's not like season 7, season 8 Game of Thrones terrible, but it just fell off a little bit. How you doing, Bobby Mays? What's good, brother? Can I remind all you cunts here? Fucking smash the like button. It's Amazon. If it's Amazon, I assume it's going to be us. Amazon's done a couple of decent things. A couple of decent things. Yeah, we've got 7 minutes left. 7 minutes remaining. House of the Dragon season, they really need to turn that ship around. I'm hoping that season 2 is just going to be like a, to set everything up and that they're going to nail it. But oh, happy Thanksgiving, mate. Shout out to you, brother. Thanksgiving means absolutely nothing to me, but you guys seem to enjoy it, so I thought I'd throw you a bone. To be fair to Jock, though, Giuliano, he's at 100 subs there. Getting monetized by the end of the year is going to be tricky. I remember it took me an entire year to get 500 subs. I think it was at least a year. Mate, I'm looking forward to Henry Cavill's Warhammer series. Henry Cavill is going to do that with every based bit of his body. Do you know what I mean? Henry Cavill is going to put his all into that because he fucking... I think there's something... I just like that guy. I think they should have made him the new James Bond. Gilly, you have 150k subs. What have you? You've got 150k subs now. Fucking hell. That's all I've got to say. Are you late? Yeah, you're quite late. I'm heading off in a couple of minutes. Let's be honest. HOT tried to catch the fire of Game of Thrones, but isn't close. Most people don't give a fuck. Game of Thrones was a true phenomenon. Never seen anything like it. For the first 5 seasons, it was on course to be the greatest show of all time. And then that lazy cunt didn't finish the books, and here we are. It's sad. And then they rushed the final season. because those slippery little cunts wanted to make a Star Wars movie, which ended up never getting made. It's all embarrassing. Cavill should have been a new James Bond. I completely agree. I don't even know who the new James Bond is. Do you know the Dunk and Eggs? The Duck and is it the Dunk and Egg storyline? No. Actually, no. I want to die in a balloon ride gone rogue. At least it would be a slow death. Moz from MMA Holes is really good at trolling and banter, and he always makes Gush ahead his bitch. Wow. Did you read my message, mate? Which one? I can't see it. Oh, a stupid question, but we'll ask as you said. Would you let a bare knuckle person punch you in the face or let a professional person give you a huge slag? A professional person give you a huge slag? What does that mean? Would you suck on a Snickers bar for 200K? Nah, I'm not broke. So I'll be fine. Not worth it. GOT new episode was a true episode where everyone was watching. No other TV show has been close to that since. You're 100% right, which makes the fumbling all that more sick. New James Bond should have been black and female. I guarantee you they thought about it. Those two dorks had gold in their hands and completely fumbled it. They did. They utterly fumbled it. But I don't think they were ever talented to begin with. The level of arrogance. Oh, it's a storyline in ASOIF. Is it? Raze, I definitely have to hit you up for some TV show ideas because I'm running out. Oh, slap. Slapped by a professional what? Boxer? MMA fighter? It's a hard question. Bobby Mays in this bitch. The American answers to Jock. Bobby Mays, Jock, sniff panel on whoever's channel. I'm down. Giuliano, just start a panel because I'm going in 3 minutes. They had the biggest TV show maybe in history and thought they would just pack it in to do another lame Star Wars movie. Imagine that. Who's in chat talking shit? Giuliano did it. Get him. Get him. Sick him, boy. The American answer to Jock. Start a panel, Gilly. I can't right now. Giuliano, start a fucking panel, you cunt. For fuck's sake. Just get it done. Because I'm leaving in fucking 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm going to start saying my bon voyages. I will most likely be back tomorrow. If not, I'll be back on Saturday. Shout out to Giuliano, the little cuck. I'm getting into Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. Oh, Landman. Let me write this down. I love Billy Bob Thornton. Landman, yeah. All right. This is going on the docket. Billy Bob Thornton never fucks up. John Hamm as well. I quite like John Hamm. Landman. And it's on Paramount Plus, which I do have. Good show today, mate. Considering how bad it was on Tuesday, I will take this. Can you stay 10 more minutes for a holiday gift? Fine, I'll stay for 10 more minutes. But that is the fucking bottom. Because I'm going to bed in a minute. I missed this whole shit, but hope you're well, Frank. Hope you're well, Paradox. Yeah, it was a pretty good show today. Frankie, I will if you can name 3 Nathaniel West novels. Fuck you. No. MMA Guru, I don't fucking dance to your tune. I'm not your monkey boy. MMA Guru and getting his UFC video. Oh, really? Why would he care though? I mean, it's done. It's gone. I imagine he's going to be very, very upset though. Very, very upset. Watch the first episode. It looks promising. I'll give it a go. It's on Paramount, yeah? I'll give it a try. Billy Bob Thornton never disappoints. Billy Bob Thornton in Fargo is one of the most underrated characters in television history. Dude, you are the guy who fucked my daughter. I'm coming for you, joking, joking. Definitely didn't do that. Would you give Cyborg love taps? Let's all be honest, yeah? As gross as Chris Cyborg is, and she is disgusting, and fucking her is basically gay, right? We can all agree on that. I kind of need. I'd kind of like to know. I'd kind of like to know. So I would give her one stick, just one. They removed an ultra important character from the books in House of the Dragon season 2, merged with some trivial character. Okay. Who was it? Frankie. No, fuck off. That wasn't even my suggestion. Okay, which one was your suggestion? Can you write it again? I can't be bothered to go back. I'm only here for like 5 minutes. Cyborg looks like she was mummified. Exactly. It would be like an entirely unique experience. Do you mean a cyborg or Chris Cyborg? Cyborg has teeth in her coochie. Exactly. We have to know. No, Giuliano, no. I'm not playing any of your dumb games. Can you do meat and grape? For you? No, I'm all right, man. Good to see when we have some level-headed chaps in here. Loving the white bunnies. Yeah, man, this was a fun. I'm a bit disappointed at Asian Plague, but black women only getting 5% out of 88 votes is pretty bad. Vince Gilligan started a new show with Kim Wexler, the one with the nice feet from BC. Oh, from is that from Better Call Saul? I wasn't really feeling Better Call Saul. I thought it was good, but I wasn't overly enamored with it. But shout out to you, Chris Gray. I hope you're doing well, you Canadian bastard. Do Canadians do anything on Thanksgiving, or do they just ignore it? Elon, can you come to USA and let me take you to McDonald's and show you a real American dish? We've got McDonald's here, mate. I've been to America before. I've been to America multiple times. Frankie, I'm about to play one of yours. Just give me this. After all, I got mogged so hard. What? I'm about to play one of my what? You mean the DMT game? Nobody prompted you to do that. Are you really going to do DMT on live stream? Because I think it'd be hilarious. You got to at least have one super monster child with Cyborg to help take over the MMA all the world. I just like to know what the coochie's like. I mean, we all joke about she's a dude, but obviously she's not. She might have like the most muscular pussy of all time, and it might be the most orgasmic experience ever. I feel like I've got to know. It's one smash. One smash. Nettles is the ultra important character. They done fucked up. Her character was completely different. So why do you think they omitted her? And who did they blend her with? I believe they have their own Thanksgiving on a different day. Thanksgiving for what, though? They're fucking Canadian. Giuliano, fuck off. I'm not playing your trivia games. So suck a dick. All right, guys. I think I've dragged out this fucking stream for long enough. If you boys could do me a solid, like the fucking stream. I really, really appreciate that. I'll probably be back tomorrow or potentially the day after. I'm not sure. We'll see how things go. Oh, the younger daughter of Damon. Ooh. I usually like poo-poo female characters, but to be perfectly honest, sounds like an AI produced history question. Giuliano, fuck you. Showing somebody that you're smarter than somebody isn't knowing something that they don't. You fucking loser. It's a trick question. There were only 3 Roman emperors and 2 leaders. I've got no idea. I could obviously name some Roman emperors, but I wouldn't be able to put them in order. Damn, is Giuliano still butthurt over not being smarter than you? Apparently he is, Chris Gray. Apparently it still hurts his black little soul. I still get passive aggressive comments about it all the time. Giuliano, I'm sorry. You're the GOAT. You're smarter than me. Everyone saw it. I still haven't gone back and watched it. I refuse to. I don't like humiliating my friends. Caligula is the GOAT. Who's live, brother? Giuliano's about to go live now. I'm just joking with Giuliano. Argenti is my boy. I do love you, bro. So stop with the passive-aggressive comments about AI and me being smarter. Just give it up. Give it up, my friend. Frankie, the third one was referenced in the group chat yesterday. I don't read all of that shit. Leandro, I'm not wearing a t-shirt. I'm wearing a Ralph Lauren bear jumper. Yeah, Giuliano, come on, man. Drop the link. Frankie, be nice to Gilly or he won't donate to the charity stream. Yeah, Tiff, I'm actually just about to go to bed. These fuckers couldn't get enough of me. They couldn't get enough, and they kept me here until fucking hell. Bobby May, shout out to you though, bro. It's good to have you back. And by the way, shout out to all. Are you wearing pants? I never wear pants. I don't wear pants on a live stream. My dick is literally hanging out over the chair right now. Neither of us have watched it. I'm not passive aggressive. I hate passive aggression. I'm just fucking around with my boy. I can tell that. I assume that most people watch my streams naked. Tiff, you just missed it. Giuliano ran off Frankie with his high IQ. Yeah, he did. He mugged me so hard. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed shame tonight. I hope you sleep well. Shout out to you, Bobby Mays. Welcome back to the channel as always, man. You're an absolute fucking ledge. Frankie, I defended your honor. You did raise. You did. Thank you for that. Circumcised? Absolutely not. I'm still hoodied up. Shout out to you guys. I've had a wonderful evening. This went much better than Tuesday. So shout out to you guys. I will be back. I'll potentially be back tomorrow, but it kind of depends on how my day goes. Because after Friday, I usually go home and sleep like straight away. But I will be back on. I'll either be back tomorrow, but I'll definitely be back on Saturday and Sunday. But Giuliano, seriously, I want to see you do a DMT trip, just because I think it would be funny. Is it okay to get pegged by a colleague not at work? What do you mean by pegged? It's not okay to get pegged by anyone in my book. But if that's what you like, it's up to you. And that's how we should end the stream, on a filthy fucking pegging comment. Doing that off the piss is next level flex. Shout out to Anne Frank MMA. I was so pissed, I don't even remember it. I'll be honest. Have a good one, Jock. Shout out to you. Subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to Chris Gray. Subscribe to Giuliano. All the links are in the description. Take it easy, Chris. Chris, I'm not sure if I've got you in the description. I need to change that. Guys, take it easy. Much love to everyone. Crystal, peace to you. And before I go, this is a shout out to the Americans, first of all. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. All the trolling aside, I hope you have a wonderful time with your families. I wish you peace and prosperity as always. And to everyone else in the world, I hope you have a wonderful week as well. Please link Giuliano Argenti's channel in the description, because I can't be in the chat, because I can't be fucked. So please do that. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Like I said, tomorrow, same time, same place, same shitty channel. Have a great fucking day wherever you are. Appreciate all of you. Thanks for making this a good one. And we need Chris and Chips, bro. Chris and Chips. Shout out to it's actually 27%, Yuri. And the Brits are catching up. In a bit, boyos. Peace. Fuck you, Gio.